Skibbity bop bop boop. Is that a good one? Skibbity bop bop boop. Scat. Sounds like a new Kanye album.
I was gonna say I don't know if you're Kanye or.
Boopty scoop, boopity boop, scoop doop, doopty whoop, skippity bop.
Bum?
Sob.
You know oh, we are?
Yeah, we
Oh,
did.
shit.
That's why I kept saying skippity bop bop bop
I
boop
was like,
boop
you know
boop.
what's crazy? Everyone's perfectly walked past that toy.
Yeah.
No one stepped on that toy.
What toy?
The truck that's right there.
You're thinking like some shit like.
I figure someone's gonna step on it.
Someone's gonna like step on it and then it's just gonna explode and then it's just.
Well, they're not
like,
gonna explode, but it's gonna fall and then they're gonna hurt themselves.
Ah, it's not a Lego, so
And
it's
that's
kind
the-
of visible.
We're back
And better.
than last week.
Hopefully.
What was last week? What did we talk about last week?
Talked about a wide range of stuff, especially how Michael Crabtree fucking sucks.
I think that was 2 weeks ago.
You listen
last
here,
week.
motherfucker.
No, how Michael Crabtree sucks and how Jared Goff is not better.
Last week was Jared Goff.
Yeah,
That's
it was
right.
Not, Jared Goff is
Bum.
not better than Fitzpatrick.
Bum. Okay, so I have a question of the week. I actually have two. I just don't know which one I want to ask.
Which one sounds better?
I don't know. They're both pretty decent.
Well,
I'm gonna ask the first one because I wrote it down first.
I was like, you never
So,
go.
as a guy, would you let another $1 million man pay for your bills?
Yes.
All you gotta do is like you just gotta be his friend. Like,
I just have to be his friend.
yeah, like you gotta, like shit you do with your
So
friends.
basically,
You
like,
go
I'm your entourage.
in so many words. Yeah, like you go with them to eat. You guys go. I don't know. Do shit you do with your friends. Watch a movie.
Yes.
Grab a drink.
Yes. Yes.
You've no issue with that.
None. I don't give
Junior?
a fuck who's paying my goddamn bills. Shit. All I know is them shits are paid off. Could be worse.
Yeah,
I mean,
same.
fuck
You
it.
could be sucking the nigga dick for free.
Sucking it for free.
Sucking nigga dick for free.
Yeah, no, same. I mean, if
What's the
he's-
second question?
If he's not trying to, would you rather have 3 whores or 72 virgins?
3 horse. Most likely 3 horse.
3 whores or 72 virgins?
Yes.
Such a fucking wide range. Like, how virgin are virgin? Like, do
I don't
they-
want to have
only
to go
one
through the
definition
same
of virgin.
No,
shit
because
every
there's some
time.
virgins that know more stuff than other virgins.
See,
A
but,
virgin,
like,
Brian. A
You're gonna
virgin.
have to be like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Are you okay?" Every single time.
3 whores.
There's a possibility that
I'll take my
that
three.
it's
I'm gonna
not
take those
gonna
3
fit.
horse.
There's a possibility that they're gonna lay there like a dead fish. They don't know how to do anything.
Those
Three
whores are gonna give me
three
the gok,
whores.
gok,
Yeah,
don't twist.
you got 3 whores. You're gonna have crazy sex for a while.
It's only one gog double twist, but hey.
And she could grapefruit me for all I care.
I'll take the 3 whores for $1 million, please. Can I hang out with my friend while he's paying my bills while I fuck those 3 whores?
I mean, some odd way it'll happen that like that, but no, the 2 separate questions.
Darn. I'll
3
take
whores?
the 3 whores.
3 whores. Brooke, you'll probably take 72 virgins, you weirdo.
I just want to sanctify
Like,
them.
like, I forgot where the term comes from. Like, would you rather have 3 whores or 72 virgins?
Did those 3 whores accumulate to 72 virgins?
Probably.
1,000.
Yeah, I'm taking 3 whores all day.
Like, if you want to look at it, like, admittedly, you can turn those 72 virgins into 72 whores,
That's
but it's
72
gonna take
bodies.
so long
it's gonna
to
take
do
forever.
so.
It is going to take forever, but guess
Because
what?
you have to
I'm Will
teach them
Chamberlain.
everything.
Or maybe just like hold like a school assembly.
Or better
and,
yet,
like,
I'm
Here's the thing,
Blueface,
like,
baby.
Sometimes,
Let me teach y'all how to be a whore. So today we're gonna have a guest speaker in here today. He's gonna and fucking.
me.
So for a while I was like, those school assemblies.
I was addicted to sex.
I was addicted to fucking.
They sound like they were addicted to cigarettes.
I was addicted to cigarettes and sex.
I was a smoker since I've been 12.
And then I've been having sex since I was 7. I think I'm a pro.
I'm the best to ever do it.
I heard this question on Flagrant 2, and the shit was hilarious. I think it was Akash. She said, "Do you think niggas are more loyal to their homeboys than to the women they sleep with?"
1000%. You would hope.
Like just like you're like the girls you're just sleeping with, not even together, or like
No, like
just who you
together.
fuck-
Like,
When it comes down to it, how many situations have you been in
Damn.
where your homeboy told your girl or a woman you were dating at the time, you know,
Some shit you did.
Yeah, some
like
shit you
basically
did.
snitched on you.
yeah, how many times you been snitched out? Very few, I would
I think
hope.
once or twice, but it was
Same.
like it was easily like I can get out of it.
But you still got snitched out.
I did.
Yeah,
I still get
but that's
snitched
the
out.
whole point is that you did get snitched out.
Probably loyal to the homeboys. Obviously, I feel
You
like
would hope.
I hang out with my homeboys more than my girl. I mean,
You have a closer bond.
I have
with,
I have a way closer bond.
and it's
with my
I mean it's
homies.
also a different bond, but it's like a
like with the
I don't
girl.
know.
Like I feel like I can't say
everything.
everything. Yeah, I got to keep some things under
As much
wraps.
as they want you to speak your mind, you can't.
you
speak
can't
your
speak
mind.
my mind.
You
Because
speak.
if I spoke my mind, you're gonna be mad as hell.
Yeah. Brooke. Never mind. When you're done playing your damn game, you can come join us.
You can come sit down and congregate with the group.
Junior, what do you think?
Like at the end of the day, you gotta hope that your homeboys got your back. But
I would like to think so. So far, so good.
like it's situational. Like it always
Okay.
depends. But I'm gonna say that most of the time, your homeboys will have your back.
Definitely. All right. Those are my 3 questions of the week.
That was a lot.
Yeah.
Now we're off for 3 weeks for the questions.
I'm off for 3 weeks. You got the next one.
That's fine.
Or Junior. Let's start
Yeah,
with
Junior, I want to hear your question of the day one time.
I can hit y'all with a question.
Woo.
next week.
Next week, you get the question of the day.
Let's go to the No Fun League. The NFL. Week 3.
Kind of a drag. It was all blowouts, honestly.
It wasn't bad.
Couple good games.
It wasn't bad. How'd you guys' fantasy do?
One team is 3-0. 2 teams are 2-1. One team is 1-2. I don't really count Brooks League because I don't even set the damn lineup. So I'm 0-3 in that one. If you actually did want to count.
I'm actually 0-3 too in that one.
Yeah, same. I was like,
I'm 0-3.
I don't really pay attention. I'm sorry, bro.
So,
Another week of
I
going
still had
undefeated
O.J.
for your
Howard
boy.
starting. And fucking minus a kicker.
Yeah.
3 O's all around. Don't take no L's.
Damn, bro.
And I got Melvin Gordon on all them teams. And he's coming back just for a 4-week loaner. Not
You know what's
bad.
crazy? He was out for 4 weeks, and
Zeke was out
Zeke
for
was
4
out for
weeks
4
last
weeks
year.
last year.
And
Yeah.
he still went in first rounds. And I got him in a 3rd and a 4th.
I got Melvin in Matt's league in like the 5th or 6th.
I got Melvin in no leagues. I was looking to pick him up. Gone. And the crazy thing is, I just saw him the day before he announced he was coming back. Nigga was nabbed. I was so hurt.
In the big league, that's across the street. I went first pick Julio, then came back to Adam Thielen, and I was like, all right, I'm sorry, I came back to Mark Ingram, and then in the 3rd round, I was like, all right, I see Adam Thielen there. That's a lot of fantasy interest.
Yeah,
So I
with
picked
9
him up,
passing
and it came
attempts.
into the 4th round, and I'm sitting there staring at Melvin Gordon, and I'm like,
Fuck it.
why not take the risk? Why not
Yeah.
take that shot? Because
Yeah.
that could be a big payout. That's a 1st round worth running back.
Because even if he sits out 8 weeks,
He's not saying he comes back week 5.
no, but I'm saying even if he did sit out 8
That's
weeks,
still fine.
you still have him for another 8 weeks.
For the playoff
Like
push.
the way I
Yeah.
saw it was just like, if I can get any value out of him, like while he's gone, I can just win a couple games.
If
when he
you could
comes
stay
back,
within
that's a
500
first-round
until he
running
comes
back right in that
back,
slot.
you're fine.
That's
So
what
now,
that's why I took Kareem.
My
Hunt.
running backs are Mark Ingram, Derrick Henry, and Melvin Gordon, and Matt Breida.
Yeah.
Solid.
So where does Eckler's value go?
Eckler's still gonna have
Still
the same
there.
value.
He's not
Same
going
thing
to be
he
getting
did last
30.
year.
Okay. Yeah. He
Same
can.
thing he
So
did
the
last
thing
year.
is,
Pass
yeah,
catching.
he's-
In a PPR,
Yeah.
in a PPR, he's great.
He's beautiful. Because I'm like, okay, the only thing that's gonna fuck.
Is
it
he
up
still
'cause
starting or is he going to be a flex now?
Hell no, he's definitely a flex.
Flex.
You got Melvin starting. Okay,
Flex.
this is how it's gonna go down. You got Melvin taking the first 2 downs because he's a way better running than Eckler, and we all know that.
Yeah, he's an actual
Eckler's
running
either
back.
gonna be either gonna run a double a double running back set, or he's just gonna be lined up in the slot, damn near.
Yeah.
And then they probably have Justin Jackson pounding it in every 2nd or 3rd drive. like that. That's the only thing that's gonna suck because Justin Jackson's numbers are going down.
Yay! I actually got a Galman.
Did you?
Yep. In Matt's league.
Oh, nice. I just picked up Daniel Jones. I trust in you, so don't fuck me, please. I can't afford that in that league. Well, I'm 2-1. I can afford whatever.
I actually drafted Daniel Jones in that league across the street.
Yeah, I wouldn't have drafted him. I would just would have picked him
Last
up.
round.
It's like Kyler Murray.
I think I
I
drafted
got
Kyler
Bateman one.
Murray last pick in one
Yeah,
just
I
because.
trusted Kyler Murray in 2 of my teams.
I also drafted Andrew Luck in one league because just out of pure respect.
I guess that works.
So
Did you drop him right after?
after week 1, I just kept him for the first week.
Keep
Loki wanted to start him just to be an asshole.
and then still lose.
Probably.
Yeah, keep the hope alive.
Yeah. So Melvin's back. Fantasy ads, obviously Saquon's back up. Garner Minshew.
Yup.
When's Nick Foles supposed to come back? Is he out for the year?
I think he's out
No,
for the year.
He's not. They haven't ruled him out for the year.
I just know it's. I know
He's
it's
on
his
IR,
collarbone.
so he can't come back till week 8, bare minimum.
Bare minimum week 8. Oh.
Yeah, so I think they're targeting probably like week 13 to 14. But that's, if Garner's like hot, what's the point?
Yeah.
But then again, you already paid this man hella money, so hey, let's see what he got us.
He's a backup.
If you
Always
are
has
looking
been,
on the
Always
waivers,
will be.
Chill.
some guys to target
Chill,
would
chill.
be
He's only good
He's good in crunch time.
crunch time in 5-6 games
if you
a season.
got him, Philip Dorsett, Kyle Allen.
Philip
Taylor
Dorsett's a good
Gabriel
pickup.
did okay, but he looks like he's injured.
When's motherfucking AJ Green supposed to come back?
Shit.
He's not coming back to week 8 as well. I
Yeah.
think.
I thought it was
think he
like
started the
6.
season
They're saying
like
they're
IR.
trying to get week 4, and then he's just it's just lingering on.
Well, he's still on my team. I'm not gonna drop him just yet.
Same. I was like, I have him on the IR. So hey, whenever you want to come back and actually do something this year, please
Let me know.
come in with a bang. That would be beautiful.
Reports Monday that he doesn't want to place a timetable on Green's return. Taylor confirmed that Green won't play Monday night against the Steelers.
Nope.
Thanks. I could have figured that out.
I have the Steelers defense this week.
Shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, so hopefully it'll
Who they playing?
the Bengals. They don't, but they're playing the Bengals.
They're
So
playing
hey,
the Bengals.
Admittedly, they got Minka, they have T.J. Watt, and Bud Dupree. That's pretty nice.
Andy Dalton is a pick machine. All I need is points. All I need is someone that can carry me to 10 points. Keep me at 10 points, I should say.
A defense?
Yes,
You should be happy with 7.
exactly. But I'm going for 10 since it's the Bengals.
Yeah.
Unless Joe Mixon and Andy Dalton just go off for some shit. But Joe Mixon hasn't done a damn thing so far this year. So hey,
No.
a damn thing.
I want to pick up the Redskins defense this week because they're playing the Giants, but Daniel Jones looked really good.
You're
so I'm
crazy.
kind
I'm
of
not
scared.
That defense has been historically terrible.
Yeah, I'm not picking
Yeah.
up that defense. You might as well pick up the Dolphins.
Yeah.
Who've
I
got a
was
chance.
I was lucky enough that in our league, I was able to pick up the Packers defense. Because I've been running the 49er
You like
defense.
that?
No.
And I was able to pick up the Packers defense right off the waiver.
Yeah, I mean defenses you can stream them, so they work.
I just get defenses every week right now.
I'm sticking with the 49er defense for the rest of the year.
I still have the Bears in a couple of leagues. So I'm chilling.
Yeah, if you have the Bears or the Niners, you're good.
Yeah.
The Saints had a big week last week because they scored a touchdown. That's the only reason.
Bears
49ers are
fucking
finally
got me
getting takeaways,
25
man.
points.
Yeah, that's Khalil Mack for you.
I'm telling you, Garner Minshew, that man,
He's a true brother.
he's gonna be nice.
Bro,
I'm
no homo.
starting him.
Have you seen that nigga's legs?
No, I have not actually.
Fucking massive.
He's a
You know he works out naked, right?
What?
Before the games, he works out naked.
yeah, and his jock.
Like in his jock or just dick all out?
No,
I
Josh.
wish it was dick all out, but it's just.
But
jock.
if it was Dick
No
all out, I'd be
Peterson.
even more supportive.
Wait, why does he work out in just his jock strap?
That's a mental thing.
Ain't nobody can face him.
Dick all y'all niggas, bro.
No.
Just like that.
You know, his name was supposed to be Beowulf, but his father decided against it last second.
Gardner. So
Yeah.
it went from Beowulf
Well,
to
to
Gardner.
Yeah.
Beowulf Minshew?
Beowulf.
That's
Beowulf.
kind of hard.
That's actually
That
very
would have
hard.
been. See, like,
Beowulf Minshew.
so when I name my kids, right?
Yeah,
I
I know a story about Vince's name.
yeah. So
yeah.
What were you
Vince's
supposed to
name
No.
was because of Like at first, it was supposed to be like Steve, like Steve Rogers, like so he would have been Captain America.
I'm Steve Rogers.
But like,
I'm
there were so people against it and and I was like, fine. So I went with my middle name, Vincent.
Yeah.
So Vincent is his first name, but I was like, you know what? At least his middle name can have like a little bit of flavor, a little bit of comic flavor, So I gave him James. So he'd be James Buchanan Barnes, which is the Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
That's a pretty dope character. That's a badass motherfucker,
You should have just named him James.
But I got really lucky on my second
Or
child,
Samaj.
Frank, and then our last name is Castillo, so
That's Castle.
that's Castle. So he's he's the Punisher.
Now,
Man, that's
I heard a story where you
Top
wanted to
tier.
give Vince's middle name to be Niner.
if the 49ers had won,
If they would have won the championship, I understand.
no. If they went undefeated last year, then he would, or I'm sorry, 2 years ago, he would have been named Vincent Niner Castillo.
Just Niner, just like how it is.
N-I-N-E-R?
Niner.
As your friend, I would have beat you senseless.
I can't wait till this Chargers.
Had they done
my
it,
baby and the Chargers
they
win, and
they
I'm
won
naming my
week
middle
one.
name Bolt
They won week 1, and
Brian
Rebecca
Bolt
started
Jr.
backing out of it.
the third.
That's not even that bad though.
Brian Bolt,
Bolt.
Ball the third.
Bolt as a
Bolt? That sounds.
dog.
That's a dog. Yeah, that's
It
the
is
film.
because he
but,
is a fucking dog.
But that's cool.
Because he's a dog out on that field.
Yeah.
Or hardwood,
Bolt.
whichever one he chooses.
Let's go, Bolt.
Hopefully it's soccer.
Let's go, Bolt.
Bro,
See, like-
because then you can get the whole crowd into it. Then the whole crowd starts barking.
Yep.
And then you're like, damn, bro, like this nigga's cold. And
Like-
He sucks.
if
when
he
you're
sucks as shit,
choosing
I guess
your
it's a
kids'
regular day job for my nigga, bro.
You gotta think.
It's a
Then he
regular
gonna look
day
stupid.
job. It's a 9 to 5 Bolt.
The nickname gonna be bitch.
That's fucked up. That's not cool.
I would say
I
your,
can't
your
wait
kid's
to-
middle name's gonna be Hamburglar, but I wouldn't know. Yeah.
I can't wait till Brooke.
Even funny.
I can't wait till Brooke has kids so my kids can bully him.
Brooke Hamburger Sakaras
Your kids
Jr.
are gonna get choked out.
by accident.
That's
Here's
fine.
the thing: when you're naming your children, you guys gotta think like, what
What
can
is
these
funny?
other kids burn your child with? Like,
Yeah.
because you don't want your son going out there with a name like Chandler, like.
That's
Don't-
not the worst thing I've heard.
But Steve, Steve. All right, first of all,
Steve
Blues
is just
Clues.
really Caucasian.
It's bland.
Watch yourself, Blues Clues. All right.
No one's
Steve.
letting your son cook if his name is Steve. That's unseasoned food.
Everyone's gonna click for your kid's name.
Yeah. Well, okay, so but like.
Hilarious.
When you pick a name, you can't let it be that bad. Like, there's tons of stuff that I would have loved to do, like fucking Thor or some shit. Like, that'd be dope, like a
But
fucking
you- okay,
god.
just know, like,
Not name your son.
just
A
no,
god?
just know, if you named your son Thor, he would have to be 6'5"
Has to
and
be a
just
fucking
huge
mountain.
as shit.
Exactly.
Bro,
He has to
You
be
can't
big as
set
shit.
too high of expectations. But
Bro, has to be
Frank
300
Castle,
at the womb.
that's
Frank,
dope.
Frank Castle's subtle. That's cool. That's subtle. But
yeah,
like, if
because
you
you
named
never
him Thor,
even know it unless you knew.
I like
Yeah.
that name.
That's
Yeah.
tight.
but if you named him Thor,
Thor-
I'd be like,
if you name him
Junior,
Thor, you're an asshole.
you
See,
better
that's
hope
fucked
your
up.
kid is fucking
He
huge.
grows up to be a 5'7"
See-
golfer. I'm gonna freaking slander you.
And if he's
But
the
he's
best
Thor on the golf course. Like, he
Yeah,
drops the
that
fucking
could be a
hammer,
trademark.
And if your name's Thor, you gotta be slinging dick too. You gotta be packing. You can't be Thor and then bring out a small Mjolnir.
Where's the hammer? Fuck.
It's right here.
Every single time a girl asks me for it, all you hear is, I'm like, yeah,
And
that's
I'd be
right.
honored.
my other hand.
I'd be honored.
I just like there's part of me as a father that hopes like, yeah, like I'm hoping that Mackin doing their thing, but there's also a part of me that goes like, but if it was my daughter, then I'd be like,
If it
get
was my
this
daughter, I'd
little
be hot.
motherfucker right here, But
I
at the
never
end
want my
of the
daughter
day,
to be fucking a nigga
I ain't
named
got no
Thor.
daughters.
That's another thing. Like if,
I'll be
if my
hot,
daughter's
bro.
like, "This is my boyfriend Thor," I'd be like, "Oh,
No,
Get out
Bitch,
my
I-
fucking
oh,
house.
Get
no.
him out my house. Out now.
Well, okay, so what's the worst? You know what? Nah, because it might be a little too racial, I guess, in my mind. But what would be the worst thing to walk through your door? Like, say you have a daughter. What's
the worst name?
thing? No, worst type of person to walk through that door.
A
Like, she's like,
6'7"
oh, I
black
want you.
dude that's not playing any type of sport.
what if he's going to Harvard?"
Okay, that's different.
maybe like
what if he's in college? Like
like
he's
a
going to school to be like a
5'3"
physicist. Like
That's
he's smart.
different. Obviously, if you're doing
So you
something
don't
like-
want a 6'7" girl.
I don't want a 6'7" girl that ain't doing shit.
Well, I'm
Work at T-Mobile.
like,
Yeah.
I
See,
mean,
like-
I'm gonna say like he doesn't have to be a 6'7"
Obviously,
black dude. Like as
yeah.
long as it's
I
someone
don't
who's doing
want-
something. I don't want my
Yeah, I
daughter
want
to walk in who to a nigga who ain't doing shit.
See, like,
Obviously,
I don't want like a 5'2" white emo dude who doesn't identify as a gender to walk through my door.
Yeah, you
'Cause
know
then I'm
what?
like,
no, yeah,
you
that
couldn't
too.
find better than this.
Because if I'm like, oh, what's up, man? He's like, I'm not a man. I'm gonna be like,
Well, what the fuck are you?
get out,
Then
get
leave.
the fuck out.
I
I don't
mean,
know. I don't know what you are.
I don't identify as a gender.
And,
Well,
like-
you identify your way out this house, nigga.
Respect to anybody
Identify the
who's,
door,
you know,
bitch.
who has that situation or wants that for their own life. But like, I
Dude, you're
just-
12.
I mean, come on. Like, wait till you're like 18 and whatnot to make that decision. You
I'm
know,
for sure gonna come
I feel
out.
like they are like pushing kids. I heard.
earlier and earlier every time.
I
There's
heard
been
like
people
there's
who
two
want
times out the year the
babies to
kids
not be
kids
identified.
get to pick their pronouns.
What?
So like at the
They
beginning of the school year, they get to pick if they want to be like he or she or
I'll fuck
whatever the hell
around.
the third
I'll
option
be
is.
such a she.
And then like at the second quote unquote second semester, they can pick again at what they want to
That's
be.
hilarious. I'll
just
definitely pick.
mind
I'll pick a
blowing.
she the first semester. He second semester.
I'm gonna just
Like-
pick it both times.
It's boring.
Isn't that like fucked up in a way?
It's stupid as shit.
Because like it's not like we're labeling these people because like, oh, you have to act that way. You don't have to act any certain way if
It's just
you're
what
a
you
male or
identify
female.
as.
That's
Look,
what you're biologically
If
are.
you have a
like
dick,
that's
you're
it.
a guy. If you have a vagina, you're a girl. It is what it is.
That's science.
That is science. AKA, you're a male or a female. Fuck that. I don't identify as something trait. That shit's so stupid. To me, it's stupid. I don't care.
I also think it's so.
I don't care if you guys attack me, the Me Too movement, whatever.
I think Me Too's totally something different.
Well, I don't give a damn. They're all the damn same damn
It's like
year.
that's the Bryce.
Yeah,
Walker
the Me
shit.
Too is like the 49ers locker room.
Yeah, you know, like we made some mistakes, so now we have to be supportive of that Me
You
Too
guys are
shit.
leading the league in mistakes.
Hey man, mistakes are mistakes. They're in the past.
I don't know, but I think
We like to live in the future.
making kids do it is stupid.
They don't know what. They don't know any
Like,
better.
Kids barely are getting this common core shit, and I only know that because my sister gave me her homework, and I was like, huh? Like it's not even math anymore; it's some other shit.
It's just
Awful.
fucked up because it's like,
Phonics.
why even
I don't know
like
what it
start
is.
them with that idea in the first place? Like,
Let them be kids.
well, yeah, like kids don't give a fuck if they're being called a male or a female. Like they could give a
They just
shit.
want a fucking toy. They want their Happy Meal. They want their toy.
Did you just assume that they're all going to McDonald's?
Yeah, I mean, all kids like
Did
McDonald's.
you just assume they're fast food?
Yeah, bro. How dare you?
All kids like McDonald's.
Well, yeah, because it's the Lord's meal. Duh.
Sure.
You know it's true.
What's the most ignorant thing you would try to name your kid?
That I can get away with?
Yeah.
ISIS. That you can get away with? Not that, but
No.
ISIS.
Well, I mean, it's already got away with it.
Oh yeah, huh?
I knew two in high school. It was crazy.
ISIS?
Yeah.
I know one right now.
Well, like I know that like
Is that
the
her
name's
actual
kind
name,
of
or
taking
is that,
a
like,
bad
short for
connotation
something?
because
Oh,
of
that's
that
her actual
group.
name.
But like I was thinking of Don't Be a Mess South Central while drinking juice in the hood. Where he's like, can you step aside, my Nubian princess?
Milk of
Ooh.
magnesia. Can
When
you-
the devil made you, he broke the mold.
My beautiful black woman. Can you touch that white woman right there?
God damn it, man.
Classic.
I would probably name my kid like some random Greek shit.
DeBrickashaw.
No. I was so upset when the damn commissioner read that name, that draft. I was like,
DeBrickashaw Ferguson.
Accent jokes.
I don't know.
I'm really curious. Like,
Tort
where do these
Lewis.
people think of these names?
I mean, I get that you want to be
Louis
like
the
creative,
Third.
Like,
but to what extent? Like I don't want to fuck my kids up, like my kids' life up, and like they can't even get a job
Because, like,
X-Wing
their name.
at-
the- the
that was
thing
my
is, like-
at name for a little bit.
what if they don't go to the league?
Yeah,
They're
I know.
Like
stuck
DeBrickashaw
with that
Ferguson.
name.
Like,
If
if
you
he
can
didn't
go
go
to
to
the
the
league-
league, he's a 6'7" fat DeBrickashaw.
Like, imagine somebody
Duh,
coming
Ferguson.
in, like you're working at a place, you're a manager somewhere, and this kid interviews, and you're like, "All right, can I get your name?" And he's like, "The Brickashaw Ferguson." It's like,
How do you spell
"All
that,
right."
sir?
Is that with a DE or a D apostrophe, sir?
My name is
D
Ah Ah Ah
apostrophe.
E Ooh Ooh
Exactly.
E Ooh. Oh, Okay, can you hear that one more time? E oo 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 e oo.
I got it.
All right.
I got all of that, sir. Thank you.
I don't know. I want to know like what's going through their head to where
I guess just creativity, honestly.
It's
I
that
wouldn't want my kid to be the
creativity.
same name as most people, but then again, it is what it is. Shit.
it's a name.
Yeah, I mean,
There's billions of people on the earth. We're bound to have the same name.
I get. You know how many Brian Balls are out there in this world? A bunch. I looked it up on Facebook. It's crazy.
Really?
Yeah, there's like 56 other ones just on Facebook, which is crazy because I thought it would have been way more. And guess what? Most of them are white.
Well, yeah. Ball's a slave name. Well, a slave last name. Plantation name.
Did you just call me a slave, sir?
Call you a slave?
Did you assume my plantation owner?
Yes.
That's some new level shit.
Some next level shit.
There's
just
no such thing as a. Well, I guess
plantation.
Brooks' name is considered a. Well,
Brooks-
Brooks' last name is an African last name. Same
Brooks'
with
last
black
name is his
Zacchaeus.
dad's first name.
Which is that's so interesting. To
Wait,
me.
what?
Yeah, they switched.
Really?
Yeah,
My dad's first name is Zacharias.
yeah.
That's
now,
so interesting
When he
to me.
gets married,
That's so
it's
weird.
gonna be Brooke.
So your kid's last name will be Brooke, and then what is first name gonna be? Whatever you want to give him.
So now your
That's
name's
so
gonna be Brooke.
interesting.
If I want to name him Brooke, then his name will be Brooke.
So okay, so how can you? So wait. In your
Brooke. It sounds like you're barking at a chicken. Brooke.
in your culture, Brooke, how would you do a junior? Would you do it the same as us? Like give him the same exact name, or would it have to be Brooke Junior?
Brooke Jr. Baby.
He would be a junior, huh?
And let me get some.
Well, because, but not
the
like
second.
you know how like we do like the same name and then Junior. So for you, would you give him Zacharias or Brooke Zacharias?
It sounds like Cardi B.
I guess this technically can't be a junior.
So you,
If I were to continue on
So
with that,
what's your original last name? Like your dad's last name?
my dad's in America?
Yes. So your
okay,
last
no.
name-
Well, no, because his dad's last name is Zode, but isn't that your grandpa's first name?
Yeah.
Oh shit. So what's his? It just keeps going down the line.
There's a long
So-
rabbit hole to this shit.
Why? That's how we remember our.
Oh,
And your ancestors, yeah.
Damn.
Okay.
So like that's why like we ask like you see that clip of Dikembe Mutombo, like my name is Dikembe Mutombo, and it like goes on long. It's like the same shit.
So they just break it off.
Like Brooke Zacharias Zode.
Is that your actual name, or is it just Brooke Zacharias?
This is Brooke Zacharias.
Oh.
But I know that
Because
my dad
your
is-
dad's.
So technically,
oh.
you have a lot of hyphens in your last name. If
It-
when you go to
like, he
Ethiopia, it's like
doesn't?
da-da-da-da-da-da.
But in a respectful manner, he
They
does.
all know who their dad is. Their dad's dad. Their dad.
Oh.
That's tight.
So what happens if their dad's not in their life? So you guys actually stick around.
Unless they die from AIDS.
I feel like that's more of natural causes out there.
So
It's either that or like some.
I guess that's what they carry in Ethiopia. They carry the dad's first name, not the dad's last name.
Yeah,
That's
because
so interesting.
when he
Yeah.
told me that, I lost my mind. I was like,
Because I guess the last name doesn't really have a lot of meaning to us.
really?
To
That's
you
tight,
guys.
though.
To us.
But the thing
That's
is,
tight.
this is
That is
what doesn't
cool.
make sense. Where did, like, who had, I guess, the first last name to drop it?
Jesus.
Like, yeah,
last
like,
name
where,
Christ.
how?
Last name Christ.
I don't know. That's weird.
My name is Caleb Christ.
Or Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
I wonder who this kid's dad is.
My name's in the history book in Ethiopia.
Really?
Your name?
Yeah, my name.
What'd you do?
What'd you guys do?
Found the cure to AIDS?
Oh, so you guys are technically
Solomon, you know,
related to King Solomon?
Yeah, him and the Queen of Sheba had a child that was mentally.
Then why don't you guys just set apartheid out here in America?
That was Jim Crow. That's still segregation. That's apartheid.
You're lying to me.
Like, all right, so like you can track where your lineage is. Can you guys track where your lineage is?
if I do
not that it's not that accurate.
from
though.
from me, all I know is my grandparents, my great grandparents.
Yeah, I
And
just
that's
know
only-
my
I only
great
know my great
grandparents.
grandparents on my dad's side.
I know my great grandparents. That's it.
Did I say no? I know my great
I
grandparents on
like.
both sides.
There's too many different lines that I
Yeah.
can follow. You know, I can follow a Native American line. I can follow a Nicaraguan line. I can follow a Salvadorian line. I can follow like there's too
Oh, yeah,
many
I forgot
different
you're Salvadorian, too.
verges. You
All
know,
I
like I'm
is I have
too
an
many different
African
things.
American side and an Indian side. Not that Indian.
I know Native American. Mark.
Yeah, you just
Like
named
I
it.
know on my dad's side, I know
That'd be tough.
my grandma and my great
Not
grandma.
really Malcolm's dad.
I'm blaming you.
And then my mom's side, I only know
I'll
my
have way more
grandma
hair. Curry Jones.
because her mom passed, and I just know they're. My grandma's from El Salvador, my grandpa's from Guatemala. That's all I know. My dad's
History
side,
lesson.
I just know we're Creole, which is basically slave.
Mutts.
Yeah,
Like,
You guys are mutts in the middle.
I think my
Is
my
there-
grandma said she did ancestry. She's German,
You're it.
German, French.
Sagen.
99999.
Hast du das getan?
German's a sick language, man.
It's crucial, man.
crazy.
It's really angry. It's like Russian.
I
Russian's
feel like
really
they
angry.
are very angry, but
And then-
then they're probably telling you
That's the German 3. Don't you ever forget it because you die from that
you
shit.
die for that.
The German 3.
So how do they do two? Like, that's so weird.
Look at L.
Lame.
You hold that fucking L.
They take a lot of pride in their thumb.
Fuck
One,
that thumb.
You gotta
two.
move forward without.
Fuck no. I have like arthritis.
You
or
can't
some
do it?
shit. Fuck no. That's as best as I can do it.
He's like, I have arthritis.
I can't. I swear to God, I
I have
can't.
asthma. I can't do
For the
this.
life of me.
Oh my
That's
god.
as good as it gets.
Are you
I-
right? Hand, are you
I-
right hand
Can
dominant?
you come on this side and do it, please?
Are you
I'm
right?
a-
Cannot see Junior has a claw right now.
Are you right hand
So
dominant?
this is 1, 2, 3, and even that's kind of struggling. I can't get that all the way up.
Here, it's-
There you go. We can hold that.
4.
Oh, squeezy. Look at that pinky come up, baby.
I can't.
It's like
I
crossing
can't pull
over.
the pinky down.
Bro is twitching.
I'm trying so hard to yank the pinky down while keeping this up, and it's just not.
Yeah. So I
That's-
know
That's not okay. I
we're
can't.
like I'm like somewhat European because of
We're all just a little
Yeah.
European.
I'm pretty sure, like
But
somewhere down the
I
line,
don't
like
know.
Everyone-
Like,
Everyone's
parts
European until they get
parts
their
of my
dicks cut.
family hated other parts of my family. I would think because like they're conflicting fucking like countries and shit.
Yeah.
Like Nicaraguans hate El Salvadorians in some places, so it's like, how the fuck did that happen? You know, like did some Romeo Juliet shit happen?
nah,
like,
I
where
think
the-
they were like trying to because Nicaragua was under El Salvador when you're trying to like, come to America, so I feel like they like went through.
Yeah, and then they
and
just found a spot and just.
The crazy thing is, why does everyone want to come to America?
I don't know.
Because we're
'Cause
so
America's the best place.
goddamn lit
America is the best place in the world.
to live in.
Yeah.
But then I feel like we're a little biased.
Like, I'm sure like other places have a lot of things that we
We're no
kind of
third
want.
world country,
But yeah,
we're up there.
We're fucking
We're
pretty
good.
advanced.
Nigga, we're top 5.
Well, top 3, to be honest.
At the end of the day, it's like one of the most free places in the world. Like I know like a lot of people hate like that fucking idea, but like legitimately, we do have a lot of freedoms that a
I
lot
mean,
of
look
places
what we're
don't got.
doing.
Yeah. Like right
You
now,
can't
if
do
we were
this in
doing this
China.
shit in China, yeah, we would be fucking
We'd be beheaded.
arrested.
They'd make a video of us being beheaded.
Yeah.
It's actually kind of tight. I hope it gets more views.
They're not gonna come over here and behead us.
Now I'll take this moment right here and call out whoever the leader of China is. I'm calling you out,
I'm not
You
getting
punk
beheaded for you.
bitch.
I'm not getting.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's just
nothing,
Junior.
nothing
Why-
short of a punk bitch.
Who is their prime minister?
We
or
can square
senator
up
or
any
whatever?
day.
They have a dictatorship, right? Aren't they
I-
communist?
Are they
I have
still
no clue.
communists?
I think they're.
But
still
whoever you
communist.
are,
I know. Well,
Square
was it
up.
North Korea. They're still communist, of course.
It's just Kim Jong Un.
put your shit
Yeah.
up. Let's get it.
It's just him. Him and
Any
Dennis
day.
Rodman.
That's an odd friendship.
I give you the runs any day,
talked about
Mr.
basketball.
Prime
That's how they
Minister
bonded.
Yeah.
and or
'Cause he
President
used to watch the Bulls,
and or whatever leader of the Chinese Republic.
the Chinese delegation.
Come get it.
Why are you going after the Chinese delegation? I love my iPhone.
I do love everything that's manufactured by them.
See, but just like you can have that iPhone, just pay like twice the price and have it made
This
here.
is
We
like
already
3
paid
times the
damn
price.
1,000.
It'd be like 3 times the price.
But at least it's an American-made product.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck
What
where
if
it's
you-
If
made
everyone bought like just straight up American-made products and we were like self-sufficient, woo, America would be in a lot better place.
We would, but look how fucking shitty Ford and all those other
See-
Dodge damn American-made companies are.
But these like these,
125,000 miles, you got to get a new car.
it's just like we can't put out the same amount of shit that they be putting out. Like Toyotas are made in fucking whatever country they make Toyotas, but it's like
Japan.
how hard are they fucking working those workers over there?
That's not
you
my
know?
problem.
Granted.
All right,
Why pay-
sustained, but
Why make our people do the same labor.
Because that creates jobs.
Well, it
It
does
does
create
create
jobs.
But you tell me who wants to do that. In
That's the thing,
America,
though.
who
Not a
wants
lot
to
of
do that?
Americans.
I do.
Okay.
Not
No.
not a lot
Not
of
a lot of people
Americans
don't wanna do
want
that
to
shit.
do labor.
Yeah. I guarantee you, a lot of
Like,
people in America.
I think that statement's wrong because like we do there's a lot of Americans that do want to work that hard labor,
Yeah, of
but they
course.
don't want to have not their liberties, you know? Like in China and whatnot, like you're not subject to a lot of protections. Like they don't have OSHA, you know?
They don't have unions in China, so
So,
they do it.
like-
They just bend them over and fuck them, basically.
We
Yes,
need
we have
those
unions out
liberties,
here.
you know?
Yeah,
And
we
I
have
think
unions.
that's what prevents those companies from making those jobs here is that
And that's-
they know they'll have to deal with
But
it.
that's also why it's so expensive to do it out here, because you have unions. You have to pay all these extra shits, which is great for the employee.
do you want to make that fucking handheld console that you're playing right now? Hell no.
I would and I would flip them like crazy.
You wouldn't be able to flip them.
Yeah, because you and every other damn American is making the same product. I don't
I
like
love
capitalism.
capitalism.
I just like dictatorship at that point.
I love capitalism.
I
I
want to
think-
dominate.
I think capitalism is like the best idea in the world because it's like go get it. You want to go make something? Go get it.
Yeah, and in its purest form, it's
Yeah.
go out there and get it.
It's fucking tight. But like it does lead to being top heavy. Bill
Yeah.
Gates. It does lead to. But like at the end of the day, he worked for that shit.
Yeah, hell
Cool.
yeah. shit,
Yeah, I
let's
don't.
go
I don't
get it.
blame the billionaires for being billionaires. Like y'all motherfuckers worked your ass off for
Y'all
it.
got that shit. Y'all do whatever.
Yeah,
y'all
that's
want.
your money, not
all
mine.
Help me
All yours.
attain the same thing that y'all do. Please help me. I
Yeah.
want to be a billionaire. I want to be able to
I
wake
think the
up every
one
day
person
and
like
not do
I
a
wouldn't
damn
even mind a
thing.
handout from is like Bill Gates. If Bill Gates came up to me and gave me like $100 million, I'm like, you know what? This is not gonna affect you in any way, shape, or form.
shape, or form.
So I'll take
He
it.
gives out scholarships all the time.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Remember
Which-
the dude from
yeah,
Lugo got
yeah.
one. Yeah.
My cousin
Yep.
got one.
From Bill Gates.
Yeah, yes, he got
It's
the
the
same
Bill
thing.
Gates, Bill
Did you take a
Melinda
picture with him?
Gates lifetime fucking scholarship foundation or whatever.
Yeah.
And like you're covered for the whole lifetime of your expenses for schooling, like just everything. They cover absolutely all
Yeah.
of it. And it's like, dang.
Like up to a doctor and whatever the fuck you can
Yeah,
get past a
doctor.
doctor. Yeah.
So what
That's-
do you
that's
like?
crazy.
What GPA? Like 4.8.
So he gets a doctor.
Yeah, free.
What education do you need? A 4.8? Some shit.
You mean GPA?
I would. I don't even know if they'd give you that many restrictions since like it's kind of hard to get that in the first place.
But you got to apply for it. You got to have like a high GPA, high SAT, high
You
ACT.
have to write an essay for it, just like any
Yeah.
scholarship.
Yeah.
My cousin didn't have a 4.4, probably like a 4.4 GPA in high school. 0.0.
So
But
still
his essays and stuff was
immaculate.
great. He was involved in school and shit.
Oh fuck school.
Yeah. Who cares about being involved in high school?
I wonder how much really being in.
It
Was
helps
it shit?
a lot. Because it fucking tells the person what kind of person you are.
Because I want to be involved in.
Just off this, my cousin got it off kind of everything. He was the total package. Like, he's out here.
Off a full scholarship from a man.
I don't think
William
student.
Gates.
I don't think student council should be a thing whether or not you get a fucking scholarship.
He was Black Student Union.
Yeah.
Stupid as shit.
That's all. Hey, that's helping me on my applications transfer.
Because you're in student council.
I was for one semester.
Not dead ass. When I was in college, when I was like writing out my like applications to get like scholarships and shit, I lied my ass off. You know how many fucking clubs and shit that I was in, that I was not in, just because I had
All of
friends
them.
that were in it. Bro, I had a fucking pet one. I was in the Black Student Union. I did.
We had
this and this and
BSU. We had. I think the only two I was
that. And
in
I only showed up to one of
was
those.
like BSU and
That's
fucking.
called hustle. That's called capitalism, baby.
That is called capitalism.
What was the other one we had? Oh, Christian Club. Those are the only two I was
I
a
did
part
that one.
of.
I did. I was helping out the community with our fraternal and sorority sisters, and I probably only did that once. And I put sports journalism club just to hype it up, and it worked for a sec.
Whatever.
You love it.
Stupid.
You love to see it. Back to the good old
Stupid.
foosball, though.
Yeah, let's go back to sports. How the fuck did we get there?
I don't know.
I
Oh,
have
kid's
zero.
name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of Gardner. Damn it, Minshew.
So Saquon's out. Was it 4 to 8 or 4 to 6? I thought it was 4 to
Yep.
8.
48. Most likely 8.
Admittedly, they're still getting looks because they just had a second a second
Opinion.
person look at it in Pittsburgh, and basically they said that he won't actually need surgery because if he had needed surgery,
He would be out for a cool minute.
Yeah,
Cool.
they'll probably
Wow.
pull the season on him just to be safe.
I mean, there's no
legitimately, like, do you guys think that this even matters? Like, do you guys think the Giants will even go deep?
point. No, not a chance. I'd say they're gonna win 4 to 5.
I'll give him shit. If Daniel Jones is playing like he
I'm
did
gonna give
last
him
week,
6
I'll
to
give him
8.
6.
I'm gonna give him 6 to 8.
But they would have lost last week if it wasn't for the Bucks kicker. So.
Like, legitimately,
Still
we gotta
win.
look at it like, Daniel
AI's
Jones
won.
looks okay,
Who?
it's like AI's win.
but
Yeah.
Sterling Shepard's kind of coming into his own.
Sterling Ship's coming back.
Evan Ingram.
Golden Tate's coming back
Starting in this
He comes back
next week.
He's
Next
starting.
week, that's right. Yeah, 4 weeks.
He kind of came into his own last game.
Quarterback was injured, so he didn't play the first two
Yeah.
games. He's back.
He's back. Golden Tate comes back next week. They still have Evan Ingram.
It's a good
Wayne,
squad.
they got Wayne Gallman. I mean, he's no Saquon Barkley, but
Yeah, but he's something.
he could run.
Yeah.
O-line's always
Okay.
gonna
Well,
be
they have
trash.
Will Hernandez from UTEP. They have another guard that's pretty nice. That's something to build.
Yeah, I mean,
That's 5 to 6.
just run on your
They're
right
trash
side.
now, but
They have a promise. They have
Like
promise.
this year, I don't think they're making playoffs.
No,
But
no, no,
next
no, no.
year,
Fuck no.
It depends who they draft.
next year would be big for them.
Depends what they go out and try to draft.
And I hate that idea of like tanking too. Like for them, like I
Tank
don't think
for
there's
Tua.
any reason for them to tank right now because it'd be just.
Well, I mean,
too-
if they tank for a quarterback, but it's like, what's
they-
the point? You
yeah, but
just
last
got
year
Daniel
they got
Jones.
one in the first round, so there's no point.
Or you can tank for another Saquon.
Who's the other Saquon?
I don't know.
Yeah, there's
Get
not gonna
Jerry
be another
Jeudy.
Saquon.
I mean, yeah, I could see him getting a receiver.
Henry
Jerry-
Ruggs or whatever.
Yeah.
The Ruggs, Judy,
Judy.
whichever one. Shit. You gonna be
Or
nice?
at least
Yeah,
someone
I
on the
guess.
offensive line.
Something. Nah.
He's going like top 5, isn't he?
I remember when
Judy?
I remember when they
Ruggs.
did they did like
both
the
of 'em.
first like 10 picks. Is like 5 of them were like O linemen. I was like, oh god.
I know the Saints got one. Isaiah
Yeah.
Pete.
I think like
Or
as.
Keys.
And
Something like that.
I would guess that the Chargers have kind of been in this same realm, and probably the Saints as well.
Chargers need a quarterback.
Is having well, first of all, I actually have a solution to that, but we'll come back to that. Is having your team do great every year, but just falling just short. That's kind of the worst feeling for an NFL team because like
You're
when you
stuck in the
do go
middle.
to that fucking draft,
You're at the end.
you're all the way at the end, so you don't end up getting that premium kind of talent
I mean,
unless you trade for him. And I
like the
think you
Saints
guys
did,
kind of
'cause
fucked
we got
up with
Davenport.
Marcus Davenport, and that was a big trade.
That was a big.
lot of
that was a
picks.
big gamble, but I think.
Hopefully he pays off.
I think it pays off.
I haven't seen any update about him. I don't know why.
So far, all our drafts have been pretty good, besides Tillery, because bro hasn't done a damn thing.
Yeah.
But fucking
Well, I think that you guys ended up with the best player that I've seen in like 5-10 years. Derwin James.
Derwin James.
He's
I was so
legitimately.
happy when I saw him fall. I was like, please,
Bro.
please, 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 please.
Besides the
Let's
fact
get
that
this
he
man.
has both of my son's middle names in his name, Derwin and James. This man is fucking insane. Like
Yeah,
at
no, he's
first I
crazy.
was like, damn, like he's nice in coverage. I was like, damn, he's nice in one-on-one. Damn, he is nice at getting to the quarterback. What the fuck can he do? Like he seems like the best safety in the game, but
He could
obviously
be.
it sucks
He's a
this
big
year.
I mean, the Saints do good at drafting later
Get
rounds.
better,
I mean,
man.
we got Alvin Kamara in the 3rd round.
yeah.
So I mean,
Yeah, so there's still. I'm not saying that you can't
I
find value.
honestly
It
think-
just sucks because,
I
like,
think-
imagine if you guys had came into last year's draft, like just this last one, you know. Imagine you guys had gotten Nick Bosa
instead of Davenport.
instead of yeah,
Shit.
and trading away picks and one. That'd be an entire like.
Y'all,
That
But I
defense
think
is
I think
scary.
I think Davenport was the next best D lineman where we picked him. I think we picked him like at 13, 14. He was
Yeah.
the next best up,
Yeah,
and he had the highest upside, but also the highest
because he's the
downside.
most at like freakish.
He was the
character in
freakish
the
one.
draft.
Yeah.
So what like the idea
The
with
idea
that
was
that
to put
you
him
guys
next to
would
Cam Jordan on the
yeah,
end.
yeah, you guys would take him and just mold him.
Yeah.
Because there are certain players like that where it's like they're going in the first round strictly because they're fucking
He was just
lunatically
raw.
stupid
Yeah, he was just
power
raw.
and whatnot. And the same thing goes for like Tremaine Edmonds. Like Tremaine
Yep.
Edmonds is one of the most athletic freaks to come out of the draft, and just if you can get the right coach behind him, that's what makes the difference. And I
He
think
was with
that
the
like
Bills for a cool minute, wasn't he?
yeah, and it fucking did he?
I think he was with the Bills. I think he got drafted to the Bills. Not gonna lie.
I thought
I don't
so.
think
let
the
me see.
Saints defensive like
Tremaine Edmonds, yeah, he's on the Bills. Yeah.
I don't think defensively they are strong enough to. I don't think their development is that strong as it is on offense.
I think with the Saints, I mean, like, the offense just kind of has always been that great because when you have Drew Brees, it's just that's it. Your offense will
All
never
we need
fall
is
below like
the defense just
top
needs to
10.
give us one stop and we're
Yeah.
fine. They just got to stop one time and we're fine.
And it's kind of crazy because you guys have had players, Marshawn Lattimore. You had that
we drafted
safety
Lattimore in
that
the
was
first
doing
round.
really well.
Von Bell.
You
Our
guys
whole entire
had
secondary is from Ohio State.
Cam Jordan for
unfortunately.
like ever. Somebody through the middle, I can't remember. Your D tackle.
Sheldon Rankins.
Yeah,
Yeah, y'all
He's
just
out of
picked him
Louisville.
up.
like there have always been players
No.
there, but maybe I guess. Do you guys have Rex Ryan as a defensive coordinator?
No,
Was that
We
it?
used to.
Right?
We used
He
to.
No,
did.
y'all
yeah.
had.
No, he
Rob
was right.
Ryan.
That's all I'm saying.
Y'all had Rob.
Rob?
Yeah,
Wow,
we had
okay.
Rob.
Y'all had Rob.
Um,
Rob's with the Redskins.
Like to me, it's like the defensive coordinator can kind of shape those defensive players. You know,
Yeah.
like for us, for the past 3 years, last year we were ranked 31 for our defense. Last year, we only changed getting D Ford and getting Nick Bosa this year. That's
So you guys got
practically
two
the only
outside
change.
rushers.
And now we're top 5 in defense for ranking in Pro Football Focus. And Robert Saleh has been play calling out of his mind because he's blitzing at the right times. He's calling the correct coverages,
And they're
and
gonna
people
still go
are looking a
3-13.
lot better. And we're gonna end up doing a lot better than the Chargers will be like at the end of the year, which is a great feeling. You know, like just being in those positions and being better than the Chargers is like a good year. Like that's a great year.
I really hope they do get a better record because that would just be fucking hilarious.
It would be hilarious. But then again, what's not better than losing 13 straight?
Winning 16 straight.
I don't think so. But hey, we all can dream.
3-0. 3-0 the dream.
3-0 the dream.
So now it's 4-0 the
I'll be
dream.
happy if we go 3-3 with Drew Brees out.
Shit.
If we could split the 6 games, I'll be happy.
What week does he come back?
I think 8. It's 6 weeks after he got hurt. I think he got hurt 2 weeks ago. So yeah, week
Okay.
8. If we go 3-3,
You got to pick up some wins because even if he does come back, will he be 100%? That's kind of the
fucking
question.
hope so.
No one's ever
Because
won
at
100.
that age, getting hurt
It's time
means a
to
lot
retire,
more than
buddy.
it does before. Which
Taysom
is
Hill's a starter. The future.
why aren't they starting?
'Cause
why
he's
Teddy
not the
Bridge?
future.
I've never really seen Taysom Hill throw the ball.
I have.
I only seen him line up
I've
on
seen him throw the
fucking
ball.
wideouts.
Yeah.
I've seen him throw the ball.
We saw him throw the ball at that game, and then it's kind of
Yeah.
whatever.
But I mean, Teddy Bridgewater is a more put together quarterback. Like everyone really forgets what Teddy Bridgewater was doing before he blew his knee up. Like he was a great
Before
quarterback.
they
Yeah,
blew his
he was
head
doing
off.
amazing. And then Case Keenum stepped in and started doing amazing, and it
Yeah,
was like,
so then
oh,
he
who
never
gives a
got a
fuck
chance
about
to
Teddy
come
Bridge?
back.
It's like,
So like, I mean,
damn.
Teddy Bridgewater is clearly way better than Taysom Hill.
Yeah.
So I'm not even upset that he's
Admittedly,
starting over.
I was thinking about it last night, and I don't know why. I have a perfect solution for the Chargers for their quarterback spot.
Cardell
So let's-
Jones.
He's
No.
gone.
Better solution. So say like the year doesn't go well, you know, say Phillip Rivers was meh or average or just plays the way that he normally plays.
Like shit.
And, you know, he's old, you know, so you guys do want someone a little younger, a little new.
He just became number 2 all time.
At the end of the
starts.
day,
Consecutive starts.
in this next draft, the Miami
Ooh.
Dolphins have a fuck ton of picks, and they're
They do.
probably going to end up grabbing a rookie quarterback like Tua.
They are.
So why hold on to Josh Rosen? And if
I
there's
don't
any team,
want him.
Josh Rosen would be a
Oh,
fucking
if we get that
amazing.
man, I'm not a Charger fan anymore.
Why? He would be
'Cause I
amazing
don't
for that
like
team.
that bum.
He's so good.
No, he's not.
See, I was thinking,
But he really
just,
is.
just trade Phillip Rivers to the Dolphins for a first round pick.
Who the fuck? is
No
gonna
way
trade
would they do
Phillip
for a
Rivers
first
a
round.
first
Yeah,
round
no
pick?
fucking
The
way.
Dolphins are dumb enough.
The
Shit,
Dolphins
if they,
have
if they
no-
offered that right now,
Josh Rosen
I
is
will
better than
gladly
Phillip
take
Rivers.
him and run with Tyrod for the rest of the year.
As it currently stands, Josh Rosen is better than Phillip Rivers. If I were a GM evaluating both the players,
Like
one,
talent
he's got
and-
way more longevity left in his career.
He has way
and
more
then,
longevity because
and
bro's
two,
20 fucking 3.
he hits passes, bro.
And Phillip doesn't?
He hits passes better than Phillip Rivers. He's
Josh
never been
Rosen's
given the
hand
chance.
is bigger too. He can really grip the football.
What the fuck does that have to do with anything?
Do you know how many drops there were in this last game? with the fucking Miami Dolphins. How many times these motherfuckers dropped the ball?
That's
He
their
had three touchdowns that were dropped.
Okay.
I just love bringing
Make
that
a better
up.
pass.
That's not his fault.
He can't control it.
That's
He's
0% his fault. If
Just
I
Phillip
were
Rivers' hand.
if I were the San Diego Chargers and I had
how he
any
hands
ill
off.
will
LA.
or shake of faith with Phillip Rivers, the first thing I'm doing is when it comes draft time, go for Josh Rosen.
No.
Because they're gonna
telling
go
you
for
right
Tua.
now-
If we're going for if we're draft time and we could trade for people, I'm definitely not trading for that bum.
Go get Cam Newton.
Who's a better quarterback?
Cam will be on the market come draft
Gladly
day.
take Cam
No
Newton
way.
over him.
Let
Kyle Allen would have to do
let
great.
Kyle Allen go
Kyle
off.
Allen would have to start doing great. And
Let Kyle
that's
Allen
the
start going
fucked up
off.
part,
If
'cause
Kyle Allen
that
goes
could be
off
possible.
and they release Cam Newton,
They're not going to release him, but
no,
he'll be on the market.
No way he'll release him.
I'll take Cam
He-
Newton
he'd
any
get
day
traded.
of the week. First off, if we don't draft the
You take
fucking
Cam over Josh Rosen?
yes,
No.
yes,
Yeah.
I'll pass on
Yes.
that.
Well,
because
I'll pass on that 10 times out of 10. Nah.
But
I mean,
here's the
just
thing.
think about it.
Well, okay,
We
the
have a
thing is,
quarterback-
Josh Rosen has a lot of upside. He just
Way more upside than Cam.
he's never got a chance.
no.
He's never had a chance.
He's never
Bro, he did
got
one
a
shitty.
chance.
He did okay. He
One
did
his
season
second
with
year in the
Arizona
damn league.
Cardinals.
He tanked
in
last year.
The
It
worst
wasn't all he
line
did.
in the
Yes,
league.
it was.
That they tanked that year?
Yeah.
Bro was over here talking mad shit. Oh, y'all picked 7 wrong people ahead of you.
Well, obviously you have to have confidence. You're not gonna go in the league
Yeah.
like, damn, maybe I should have been lower.
Maybe I should- yeah.
Should have been lower shit. Maybe he would have actually had an opportunity to do something.
If he would have been lower, he'd have been
That's
on a playoff
nonsensical.
team.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe he would have had a chance to fucking
Let
learn from
Bill
somebody.
Belichick get a hold of Josh
I say
Rosen.
yeah.
The league is done. The league is over. Bill Belichick has reign on the league for the next 8 years.
Honestly,
Fact.
I
yeah.
don't understand.
I really have this
fascination
envision.
over
I-
this man. He's not
He's
good.
great. He's a great player.
He's a great player. Where?
He's got
When?
raw
How?
talent.
Look at his last game.
He's got raw
Look at
talent.
his last game.
A loss? Oh, a bad L.
Okay,
like
if we're
that.
counting wins and losses, then Phillip Rivers is garbage.
Dirt shit.
Dirt shit.
Where? How?
Okay, how many playoff wins he's got?
I want to say at least like 5.
How many playoff
You should check
losses?
Probably like 7 or 8.
You should
How
check
many?
that.
How many times? Let's check his win-loss record.
I'm always being attacked on here.
No. It's just
Always
how
You
you
only
gonna
say dumb
say
shit
that
about
Josh
stupid
Rosen
small
is
hand
I
Phillip
bad?
Rivers.
never
Bad.
said anything about Phillip Rivers. He was over here saying you should trade Phillip Rivers for Josh Rosen.
I do
never in my
agree.
fucking
I never
life.
said
I do
trade
agree
Phillip
that
Rivers for
if-
Josh Rosen.
if-
I said if you guys
basically-
ever have any shake of faith when it comes time to
Shake
the
of
draft,
faith, and Rosen's the person that we're gonna put.
I will say
under
this.
center
Why would you
to
not?
save
If
us.
Josh
if you
Rosen,
actually watch the games, you would see that Josh Rosen is a
He's a
really good quarterback.
trash quarterback.
He's
I
a good
really
quarterback.
think that if Josh Rosen does go to the Pats,
He's gonna
he'll be like the next Jimmy G. He'll be like the next
the next Jimmy G.
Yes.
You're kidding.
yes.
You're kidding.
He'll be the next quarterback to sit behind him.
Goddamn Brian Hoyer.
Phil Rivers
No.
is 119 to 92,
That's overall record.
damn near 500.
Damn near 500. That's
119
20-some
that's
games. plus.
20 games, but 20 games
Okay.
to 500.
Okay, it's still over 500.
What's his
My
playoff
man's is
record?
batting like 540, 560.
560 is
huge.
actually really
That's
good.
huge.
Well, for batting, yeah, but I'm
Yeah.
saying
Yeah,
like
I
the
was
man,
that's huge,
batting
actually.
was the wrong word, but he's fucking winning just a
just
fucking
shy over.
hair
Yeah, he's just
over
shy
a
over.
goddamn half, and we're over here
If we're
burning
looking
Eli
at the
Manning
record
for being right in
and
the middle.
if you're saying if he is a
You know what? That
above
is true.
500 quarterback.
He's a little bit above 500, but
He's
you,
an
y'all,
above 500
but-
quarterback.
motherfuckers be roasting Eli Manning for being 500, and at least Eli has
at least
two Super Bowls.
Yeah, at least he went the distance
That's
twice.
Oh my god, because his
You're talking
defense
about
was
winning.
Spectacular.
We're talking about winning. A Super Bowl is a team sport.
No shit. Obviously,
Anyone.
if fucking Schottenheimer didn't blow our goddamn team up, and if that stupid ass fucking owner of ours didn't want to pay LT, maybe we would have had one by now.
You guys still would have lost to the Pats.
No, we wouldn't have, because that's when our defense was spectacular and our offense was crazy. That's what the year he broke the single, scoring not scoring, but he just scored the most touchdowns out of all time. He had 31.
What's Philip Rivers' playoff record?
I want to say it's 5 and 7, 5 and 8.
So then, what's your? Well, let me see. What's your answer for quarterback this year and next year and the future?
I say
you sticking with Phil Rivers?
I say this year we're sticking with Phil Rivers. This
Obviously, I don't think
this
there's
is the last
any-
year for me. And then if not, we're drafting we got to get a quarterback in the draft.
Who? Okay, but if you're sticking with Phil Rivers and he gets you
I think Huber
9 and 8,
Okay.
or 9 and
9
7.
and 7.
9 and 7.
We'll
You're
be
going to
what,
be
like-
drafting at what, 15, 16,
middle.
20?
And I
Middle.
guarantee
Who are you
there's-
getting at quarterback at
I
that?
guarantee Justin Herbert can drop that far. Yeah.
I don't think he'll drop that.
There's a lot of teams
there's a
that
lot of teams that
will
need a
end up
quarterback.
sucking and needing a quarterback. And if you think
Okay,
that
there's
a
already
top
there's
3
already
QB,
Tua gone from the Dolphins. That's
Tua's
already
gone,
one.
and then you have Jalen Hurts.
Okay, you
and
got
then
Jalen Hurts.
I think
You got Jalen Hurts, Justin Hubert. Who
yeah,
else?
Hoover's next.
Who's the dude?
Oh yeah, Burrow. Okay, that's 3. So we can at least nab one of those 3. There's not 4 quarterbacks that's going to go off that fast.
think
Not everyone needs a
so.
quarterback right now.
I think so because there's not a lot of.
Who needs a quarterback right now?
Tua. There
there's
is
Tua.
Justin Herbert ranked at. He's going to go number 4 to this. This is a mock.
Okay.
Number 4
To who?
to. It says the Bengals will end up being 4.
Okay. So
Obviously, all this
okay,
is kind
the Bengals
of.
are probably going to need a
I
quarterback.
think the Bengals will probably.
The Bengals
draft
are
him.
most likely
Definitely.
going to need a quarterback.
The Raiders will need a quarterback. The
Yeah.
Bucks will need a quarterback.
Yes.
The Cardinals are fine.
Cardinals won't get one.
The Redskins are okay.
That's 4.
And
And look at that. Who comes and
he's kinda
scoops
fine.
one up?
Oh, Denver Broncos probably going to need a
Denver's gonna
quarterback.
get a quarterback.
Denver has, what's his name? Drew Lock. I'm just saying. That's who they drafted last year.
Joe Flacco?
Fuck Joe Flacco.
They'll probably draft a quarterback.
Okay,
I
they
could
have
see
Drew
them
Lock,
doing-
and they said Drew
Jake
Lock was the future.
Fromm will go at number 14 to the Tennessee Titans is this ranking. And yeah,
You
the
know what?
Titans definitely
Jake Fromm is fucking cold. I would not be mad if the Chargers picked up
Clean.
Jake Fromm instead of Herbert.
That's fine.
I'd rather
I don't
get-
give a
I'd
fuck.
rather get Jake
Any
Fromm.
of those 5, I'm fine. Honestly, I'll run with Jalen Hurts. I hope he drops to us. That'll be tight.
That would be cool. I think he will. I don't know. I think his draft stock's rising low key.
Well, obviously, because he's in that damn
And then
fucking
at
quarterback.
number 27,
Heisman
this
Trophy
mock
winner
draft has the Los Angeles Chargers drafting Travis Etienne, running back from Clemson.
Okay, that's not what
You
we
know what
need.
though? But wait, time out.
That's hard, though. That's not what we need.
Time out. You guys might need to go running back though. You guys might go running back first round this year because your owner has no intentions on re-signing Melvin Gordon.
Yes, we do. We do have intentions. We just don't want him to give him his asking price. That's it.
He's not going to
He's
sign
not-
with you guys. It's like
Yeah.
Okay,
it's
that's
It's
fine.
either-
If he
it's
doesn't
either
sign with
he
us,
gets that
that's
money
a
from
first
you
round and a
guys-
third round right then and there.
That's if he sits out.
He has one more year. He's ours. We can opt in on his contract. He's stuck for another year. We
and
use
he'll
him as
sit
trade
out
bait.
like Le'Veon Bell.
Okay, he's gonna sit out, and he already lost $1 million just for 4 weeks.
And he's fine with sitting out a season. He
That's
said it
fine.
himself.
Sit out the fucking season. Who
That
gives a
doesn't help
shit?
you guys win though.
Yeah, but
We
the
have
point is,
Eckler.
you guys.
He's
they're all-
not that good.
Then drop him on your fantasy team.
I don't have him on my fantasy team.
Good.
He's a great. He's a great fantasy player. The thing is, the Chargers are now going to look at already trying to replace Melvin Gordon
That's
before they're looking
fine.
at replacing Phillip Rivers. So this
I hope we
year,
don't have the Eli effect. Honestly.
This year-
kind of sketch.
I think you guys will because this year, with a lot of good quarterbacks in the draft,
The
I think
LA
you guys
Chargers
might
are
go running
13th
back.
in rushing right now.
Okay, so we're above the
You
pack.
guys- yeah, you guys are middle of the pack.
Above, I mean, that's fucking right there in the middle.
We're
Middle of the
above
pack.
the pack again. just
3
like-
teams above the middle by 1.2.
So it sounds like
Okay, look,
Phillip
you
Rivers
guys are
is
middle of
doing.
the pack. Point is, when it comes to draft time, I think you guys are going to look running back first round.
yeah,
Maybe offensive line,
Honestly,
maybe, but I don't think
hopefully offensive line.
I don't think you guys are looking
But if
quarterback.
Chase Young is there and you guys are low enough, then Chase Young. But I think he's the draft guy.
My
I think
thing
everyone kind of
is-
thinks that.
If we're looking to send off Melvin, that's fine. It happens. Running backs come and go every day.
Because the only thing I can think of for you guys is this year draft a running back, draft an offensive
if we're
lineman
in the
first
position-
round,
if we're in the
and
position-
trade Phillip Rivers and tank for Trevor Lawrence.
No,
Trevor Lawrence is gonna be the real fucking deal.
I know, but I don't want. I can't take another 2 years. And we're going to the new
Yeah.
stadium next year. We need to fucking fill seats
It's not
now.
even
Well,
it's not
it's
your
not even
stadium.
your own
Yes, it
stadium.
is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it
You
is.
guys
No,
are
it's
sharing
not.
it.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Okay, so whose stadium is it? The Giants or Jets?
it's
half.
it's actually the damn Giants because they've actually produced more in that damn stadium.
No, they have not. They have not won in that stadium yet. They won in the old stadium, not this stadium.
Who's better, the Giants or
technically,
the Jets?
They're damn near the same. They're both damn near the same.
You guys aren't. It's okay.
Last
It originated.
year, we had the same record as the
Planned
Rams.
to open in 2020, the stadium will serve as the home of the Los Angeles Rams and the Los Angeles Chargers of
the
the
Chargers
NFL.
basically
Los
piggyback off the
Angeles
Rams.
Stadium
Okay,
at Hollywood
and
Park
that's
will
just
be
like
the
what the
third
Jets
stadium
did.
that's
Yes, it
second
is.
used by
No,
two
it's
teams.
not our stadium.
Because they don't even fucking want you there. They're now.
Obviously, they didn't want
Rams
us
are
there.
putting
They
more
would have said
banners
no.
up than the Chargers. They're going to end up putting more banners up.
Who?
The Rams.
When?
Right? They just went to a
sooner than you
Super
guys
Bowl.
will.
Okay, they went to a Super Bowl and did what? Nothing.
At least it's an
At least
NFC
they
Championship
fucking
banner
got
up there.
Okay, that's cute. I love participation trophies. I love. Oh my God, we won the NFC. Didn't
You
win
guys
the
can't
fucking
even
real
get
shit.
it.
You should be
Participation
begging
trophy.
for a participation trophy at this point as a Chargers fan.
And y'all should too. Shit, y'all
We
should.
won.
Yeah.
Y'all won what? Y'all won the
We
fucking
won
league.
once.
Y'all won the league award for fucking crying.
We
Ooh,
won
We
once.
got cheated out because we couldn't win.
We
when we got
have
the ball in
one
overtime.
Super Bowl.
Oh my
We
God.
have
Ooh.
one Super Bowl.
We're the fucking 49ers. We haven't won in the goddamn 80s.
We have five.
That's fine.
We
I
won.
love counting up my rings that were older than myself. I love counting those up.
By
We
4
won.
years.
I love
By
counting
4
those up.
years.
By 4
You
years,
should be-
it's still older than you.
You should be begging for the
I should be-
participation
I
trophy
mean,
at
it's
the
fine.
minimum.
Like,
you
I
should
was
stop
thinking-
begging the goddamn league to fucking rig
I
the
don't
game.
beg
We went to a
shit.
Super Bowl recently.
Huh?
We went to a Super Bowl recently.
Okay, that's cute. I'm glad y'all went to a Super Bowl recently. Y'all
The thing
lost.
is, where you
Where's
guys
you don't have a single ring.
Okay,
You
that's
haven't even
fine.
got there.
We have been there though.
How long ago?
Wait.
Just like-
It doesn't
just
matter
like
to have
Tom.
been there. You just said that it doesn't matter to
It
have
doesn't
been there.
matter. We lost. We lost just like y'all lost. Just like y'all lost before y'all could even fucking
Y'all
get
should-
there.
And yet, here we
Begging.
are, rings and
Begging.
rings.
to
And
at
rings.
least
Begging.
get there at this point.
begging. No one's begging to get anywhere.
You-
We're
you
gonna
need
earn
at
it the
least-
hard
Y'all,
way.
y'all
You're not gonna fucking
need
get
to
there.
win soon.
Okay, obviously we need to win soon. So as us and 7 other teams in the damn league who hasn't won one as well.
And all them bums.
Yeah, I'll say it. We are bums. Until we win a championship, we are bums. But you guys are the bums. You guys are just like the goddamn Cowboys, and you guys fucking irk my soul. Because y'all are the same. We won 5 championships. Yeah, when it was the dirt fucking 80s. If we're
And
talking-
that was the best time of football.
Yeah, exactly.
It was
But
competitive.
That's the last time y'all did. And yeah, that's the last time y'all been relevant. Honestly, y'all might have
It
went to
just
Super Bowl.
was.
2010
Y'all
to
lost. Y'all won in
2014, we were top 5
2005
team
and
We
every
won in
single year.
2009.
Went to 3
Okay,
NFC
whatever.
championships
Whatever.
straight.
Last 10 years.
3 NFC
Barely.
championships straight.
Okay, and how many Super Bowls y'all win?
Didn't
Let's count
win
them
any
up.
right there.
None. Y'all haven't done a damn thing but fucking cry to the
We
goddamn
won.
league.
So
We
if
won
that
the
makes
last
us
decade.
irrelevant, what does that make y'all when you guys have
We've
never
been-
won a single one in your
Hey,
entire team's
I've been
history?
I've been saying.
At least
That's
his
literally
team
the-
won one recently.
Oh my god.
And they're one of the newest additions to the entire league.
I'm glad they did win one. They finally got off the tally just like us. We're trying
And they're
to be,
winners now.
Yeah,
It
but
feels
they-
good, right? With the Gatorade.
It does feel great. One day we'll get there. Damn. One day. One day
Wow.
I'll get there.
Your cherry has been popped all
Yeah,
throughout
you-
this
you-
damn
Yeah, for
couple
real.
years.
You got some.
Got some good.
No one can ruin this for me.
You're no longer a virgin,
My
you
teams
whore.
have been fucked. The only team I've seen win is the Lakers.
I've seen the Dodgers go.
I've seen the
so many
Dodgers go and they
times.
lost.
This shit, I might lose this year.
Oh yeah.
I've seen
But
the
look,
Lakers
I'm
win.
already
Yeah.
ready for it.
But look,
We've seen the Lakers win.
All I'm saying is that's still our stadium. No matter if the Rams occupy it, no
not.
matter if the goddamn Raiders came and occupied it, it's still half
Shit,
of our
if
fucking thing.
the Raiders came, it'd be more their stadium than y'all's.
Legitimately, the Raiders have a better chance.
That's fine. They might have a better chance, but guess what? Our name is still on that motherfucking lease.
I don't know for how long.
For how long? What do you mean? Where else?
I heard that the Rams owner wants to pull you guys out.
Well, that nigga can suck a fucking dick. How about that?
Like
Rams frustrated. This is right here on Fox 5 San Diego. Rams frustrated with Chargers contributions to new stadium.
Why? Because we just fucking said, hey, y'all can do all the work. We're just gonna come and settle in and mosey in. That's fine. That's
You guys
fine.
fucking backpacked into a stadium that wasn't even yours.
That's
Friction was
fine.
developing between the teams over the weekend. Multiple sources confirmed that there's friction between the Rams
I
and
don't
the
give a
Chargers
fuck
and the
about
Inglewood
the
Stadium.
you know what's crazy?
And
Y'all
the-
gonna fuck around and
the
get kicked out the
Chargers may
stadium.
not be pulling their share. This is a serious issue.
Not pulling their
that
share.
story Monday at noon at AM
Hey,
570.
that would
LA
be some
Sports.
shit if they got their asses kicked out the new stadium.
How are we gonna get kicked out of the new stadium when we're paying for it? We
Clearly,
paid
you're
You're
not.
not- oh,
You're not
actually,
pulling
the
your
taxpayers
share.
are
names
paying
on the
for it.
dotted line saying that we're in there for years. It's not our fault that San Diego didn't want us back.
A major
We've been trying to
discussion
stay in
topic
San
among
Diego.
NFL owners and executives at this week's league meeting is the Chargers' viability in LA. PSL sales have been struggling,
It has
and the
been
team
struggling.
is expected to revise its Inglewood
You know why
revenue
it's
goals
struggling? Because we
to
fucking
sharply
occupy a
more
soccer stadium.
realistic number.
You guys don't even
Their
sell out the soccer
revenue-
stadium. That's the point.
We
The
do sell out
revenue
soccer stadium.
goal-
This is not our fans.
That's the fucking
The
point.
revenue goal is going from 400 million to around 150 million per sources.
Jesus Christ.
You guys had a goal of hitting a 400 million and contributing that,
And we did not.
and you're not going to hit that. You're going to hit, hopefully, the new goal is 150 million.
That's fine. We're basically the Jets of the stadium.
Awful.
We're basically
The Jets have
And
a
you're-
stronger
oh.
fan base than you guys.
Yeah. No, they do.
No, they do.
We're one of the
Jets
we're
have a
one of
stronger
the
fan base.
The Chargers are one of the lowest fan bases out there, but they don't want to talk about. It's just because we're losing. We just haven't. When it was like 2007 to like 2011,
Like those Sean Merriman LT
we were
days,
up
you
there
guys
in
were
stadium.
up there.
We're up there.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, once everyone started retiring, everyone started getting traded, blah blah blah. No one fucking cared. No one cares because our owner's an asshole.
what I realized, though?
No one cares because we're not loyal.
But no, you guys also don't have like a.
We don't have
I don't know if
we don't
like a
have cornerstone.
character. No, but like you guys don't have like a character people want to come out and see. Like
I know.
Joey Bosa isn't. He's great, but he isn't like a.
He's not a
not
personality.
flashy.
Yeah,
He's
he
not
doesn't have a
talking
personality.
like Baker.
Yeah.
Philip Rivers doesn't have a personality. Melvin Gordon doesn't have a personality. Like no one on your team has a personality where someone's like, oh, I just want to go see that guy.
That guy.
Yeah, I know.
Like there's like you don't, and I
Like,
think that's where you guys struggle
Drew
the
Brees,
most.
you'd want to go see
People want to go see Drew Brees. People want to go see Alvin
wanna
Kamara. People want to
go
go see
see-
Michael Thomas.
Nah.
The defense.
Yeah.
not
I'd want
at
to go
all.
see Alvin Kamara or Drew Brees.
maybe-
Alvin Kamara is like one of the coolest guys in the league right now.
That's cute.
Maybe Marshawn Lattimore on the defense, but I really wouldn't count that. But like,
Thank you. No one gives a shit about him.
but we have like
People wanna go see
teams
Jimmy
have
G.
people on their team
You
that they
don't
want to
see
go
him.
see.
Everyone wants to see Jimmy G.
Everyone,
The porn stars want to see Jimmy G.
Yeah.
Yep.
because he has a huge.
Women
cock
want to see
herd.
Jimmy
Yeah.
G.
All I know is the ones
I
that's
wanna
selling
see-
out
I
our
wanna see
seats
George
is
Kittle.
Keenan Allen, Joey Bosa, Melvin Gordon now, Derwin James. I would say Philip.
And they're not
Phillips-
even selling seats out like that though.
We never have for like the last like 6-7 years. It's okay.
See, like,
it is what it is. Once we
somebody
start
needs to
winning,
come in and
we
help
start
them.
selling.
I think you
That's
guys.
see, but like there are
That's every
franchises
fan
that
base, though.
lose
Okay.
and still sell their seats.
Yeah, it's like the Raiders, the Niners, the Cowboys, like all of them. They're
Always sell
always
seats.
gonna have.
did
their
the Browns
fucking
sell
fan-
out seats
Yeah.
still? They did, huh?
No, I
No,
don't
not
think
as
they
much.
sell out.
Not as
no.
much.
During
Oh,
their
okay.
bad years.
During the bad
in
years,
the bad year
they-
they sell out.
No,
I
during the
remember
But
bad
they
years-
still had people going,
Yeah.
just not
Yeah, they
selling
had
out.
people
Bags.
going because that's the only thing they
do in
that
have.
area.
Yeah, for us
With LA,
for
you
us
can
in
do whatever
LA,
the fuck you want.
we're just like
That's why I thought it was a bad move for out of everyone the Chargers to go to LA.
it was.
It's
It
just-
was. I agree with y'all wholeheartedly. I wish we could have
Shit.
stayed in San Diego.
Y'all coulda
I
at
wish the
least went
Raiders
to
could have came.
Anaheim.
No, fuck no.
Anaheim would be great.
It would have been better
There's
than
tons
LA
of good
though.
teams there. The Ducks are a really hot
it would've
team
been
right
be-
now.
it would've been
The
better than
Angels
LA.
Ducks
are
were last in the
interesting.
league last year.
It would have been.
They were
but
last. They were in the playoffs last year.
They were not in the playoffs
they
last
weren't.
year. They were
But-
last in the league. The
Orange-
Angels haven't made the playoffs in years.
Orange
All they have
County,
is Disneyland.
but Orange County would have been a better suit for the Chargers than I think Inglewood.
Think about my Kings.
That's just where they decided to put the goddamn stadium at.
No, I know, but what I'm saying is like the Chargers should have looked into options to go somewhere where they would actually sell tickets, not share,
Yeah, exactly.
but not share a
Well,
stadium
the
with
Ducks
the team
have
that
made
just
the
went to the
playoffs
fucking
14
Super Bowl.
times of the last
It's the same every fucking day.
11 times of the last 14 seasons.
Yeah, they missed the last what?
No,
two
it's just
or
their
Yeah,
damn
last
owner's
2
a
years.
fucking cheap bitch.
It's not.
You're-
Money to build a stadium.
Yeah, exactly. It's not our fault. We
Your owner's
wanted
also
to
cheap,
stay.
though. Your
Yes,
owner's
our
cheap.
owner's dirt cheap.
Yeah.
We wanted to stay in San Diego. We were building a stadium right next to Petco, and they said no right at the last second. That's why everyone in San Diego hates us, and it's not because of our fault. It's because of our goddamn owner's fault and the city of San Diego. So we wanted to stay. Or we just wanted to renovate Qualcomm because Qualcomm was
Qualcomm
getting
is dirt
old.
shit. Qualcomm
Yeah.
is shit.
And obviously, we weren't selling out Qualcomm, but when we were at Qualcomm, we were getting great fan base. It's
You
because
had a better fan base.
yeah, it's
You had a
because they
better
have
fan
a
base.
fucking city of their own
Yeah.
to claim onto.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard going to a city after the Rams came back and was like, okay, we're gonna take the city as our own. We came back the year after, so it's very hard to piggyback off that. We're obviously not going to sell as much as the Rams. The Rams are the Rams. The Rams were here way before we actually. No, because we both came here at the same time. Because we're the LA Chargers, they're the LA Rams.
Yeah.
It's just we moved off and we pissed off a lot of LA
Yeah,
fans.
but the
when we
LA
went to San Diego.
Rams were the LA Rams before.
Yeah,
so
they
this
were
is
the
them
LA
coming
Rams first,
back.
and then we came right after as the LA Chargers, and then the LA Raiders came when the Rams were about to leave. So it was still up there. If I could have had my choice, I would have had the Raiders come back to LA. We would have moved to Vegas. That would have been fine. We start our own new identity. We go
The
from
Raiders
there.
way more fit Vegas. I think the Raiders and Vegas was like the perfect coupling.
The Raiders fit anywhere they go to because they have all those stupid ass people as their fans.
But like Vegas, like I could just see Foos there for days. Foos will
Literally
be there,
Foos there
for
days.
days.
Yeah, and it's gonna be the size of a soccer stadium.
That's fine.
The new one?
Yeah, it's looking like the size of a
That
soccer
shit looks
stadium.
big.
Yeah,
Not
I
as
thought-
big as what ours is gonna be. There's obviously it's bigger than a soccer
Oh
stadium.
yeah. I honestly, me personally, I think you guys should have stayed at Dignity Health or whatever
No,
they call it now.
no.
For this reason,
No,
try and sell that out first.
no.
Because in the aspect, because you guys already sell tickets to the away teams anyways.
First off, it
so
was-
bring in revenue from opposing fans because when you go to games there, it's fucking closer.
But
Every seat's a good
it was,
seat.
It was already a fucking.
The
it was-
capacity
half.
for the Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas is going to be 72,000.
Jesus
That doesn't even
Christ.
look like it's gonna be that much. Oh my god!
That's just gonna be a fucking madhouse. I might be able to work there.
It didn't even. It looked like it was only gonna be 45, like the most. That's what it looked like for now.
78,000 is the size of the Coliseum right now.
Coliseum's fucking huge.
We're probably what, like 100K people.
The new stadium, SoFi, is going to be 70,000. So the
The
so the
Inglewood
Vegas
one?
the Raiders
Yeah.
stadium will be bigger than the new stadium
Capacity
for
wise.
the LA teams.
It's okay. Yeah,
'Cause
that's
it's
because
high.
it's spread out more. It's like I was like the Raiders are literally just.
Yeah, but it's higher.
All I'm saying is it's still ours. We're just like the Giants and the Jets.
I just
We're just like the
Okay, wait.
Giants and the
Answer me
Jets.
this
That's-
question.
you're the
No, wait.
Clippers.
Answer me this
Okay,
question.
that's fine.
Answer me this question. Who owns Staples Center?
Who owns the Lakers?
Same thing.
same thing.
I've never disputed this.
But,
But
the
it's
new
our
stadium, the new stadium with the Rams and the Chargers, the same thing as the Lakers and the Clippers.
Okay,
Whose stadium is it really? It's.
it's the
Lakers.
Lakers.
I mean, granted, I guess no, because even when they built Staples Center and they asked the Clippers, that's Sterling, if you want to stay in the sports arena or go to Staples, and they even asked about moving the Clippers to the Honda Center, which would have been way fucking better for the Clippers. His dumbass said no.
I would have said no too.
Everyone was like, "You're basically going to the Lakers. Like that'll never be your arena."
That's fine. That's why
Ever.
they're building a new one for them. I wish we could build a
Finally.
new one for us, but guess what?
I
We're
really
all
would.
not as fortunate as they are. We don't have a fucking $1 billion owner that's willing to spend fucking money on people.
But this goes back to my point. Staples Center was initially made for the Lakers, just like this new football stadium was initially made for the Rams.
Rams.
Yeah,
The Clippers came in and backpacked and said, "Can we pay rent to be in your house?"
Yeah, just
they
like
said,
us.
"Fine,"
Yeah,
and you guys
guess
doing the
what?
same shit. So it's not your house.
It's not.
It's our house.
It's not.
It's
It's
not
our
your
house.
house.
It's not.
It's our house.
If you gotta
It's
go
like
into
if you
that
go
house
to-
and ask if you can get a cup of juice out of the fridge,
like-
it's not your house.
It's like if you go to a Lakers versus Clipper game and then it's all decorating Clipper shit. It's technically Clippers for the night.
They're renting it.
They're renting.
Okay, but it's still Clippers for the night.
Your house or just a JV team.
Yeah, it's just hey. They play 4 games out of the year. 2 games are what? Lakers games. 2 games are what? Clippers
That's
games.
just conference play.
Okay.
That's just division
But
play,
it's-
regardless.
But when you're in the Staples Center, it's either Lakers or Clippers. It's just like when you go to SoFi Stadium, it's gonna be either the
No,
Rams
they're just
or
gonna have the NFL sign
it's
in
gonna
the
be
middle.
It's gonna be the who?
Yeah, but
The
who
Rams and
actually
the-
has more ownership? Like when you think about SoFi Stadium, most people are gonna generally
Yeah,
believe
everyone's
That's
gonna
the
say,
Rams
"Oh, you're going to the
Stadium."
Rams Stadium. Or you're gonna
Yeah.
get that select few that's gonna be like, I'm going to Charger Stadium. It's just like saying, I'm going to watch the Clippers.
the only
play
people who
tonight.
will say I'm gonna go to the
But that's
Charger
the thing. You said
Stadium
I'm
will
going
be
to watch the
Charger
Clippers
fans.
play. You're not saying I'm going to the Clippers arena. You're saying I'm going to watch the Clippers
I'm going
play.
Well, I'm going
Yeah.
to watch the Clippers.
Lakers arena either.
Yeah, no, you just
Well, I
say,
mean, yeah, you
No,
just
I-
said Staples
I
Center.
mean, I
Yeah, you
do
just said
say
I'm going to
Lakers
Staples
arena.
Center to watch X and Y play.
Well, like, say I went up to Isaiah right now and I was like, hey, man, you want to go with me? I'm going to go to the Staples Center. I'm gonna watch a
gonna
basketball
assume,
game.
Yeah, I'm gonna assume it's the Lakers.
So when
Yeah,
you
he's
go
not.
To,
He's not gonna
So
be
when
like,
you-
oh,
I'm not gonna think the Clippers.
So when y'all go to East,
I mean, yeah,
Rutherford,
this year.
when
It's,
y'all go to East Rutherford, you're gonna be like, who am I watching to play?
I'll probably think the Giants first
Yeah.
before I think the Jets.
Okay, but you still think about the other team.
no.
Yes,
If I'm thinking about East Rutherford, yeah, I'd be like, all right, cool. Giants game sounds tight.
Yeah,
then-
I'm the Giants are gonna come to my head first, and I'm like,
Yeah.
shit, the fucking Jets player too.
And if anything, if I have any doubt, then I have to clarify.
Have they? You know how in East Rutherford in the 50-yard line, whatever,
Hash.
they have they have the
think
NFL
we're- I think
logo.
we're doing
Are you guys doing the NFL logo? Or are you guys actually gonna change it?
I think we are doing that.
NFL logo. Oh,
AKA, it's half ours.
nah,
Well, it's
that's
nearly
just lazy.
60-40. It's 60-40.
I think at the end of the day, the Chargers are gonna find a new home within the next like decade.
I hope we do.
I think you guys
I hope
need
you
to.
do.
I hope we can go back to
The
San
the
Diego
Chargers,
and start all over.
honestly, like, why not start a rebuild? Like, not a hardcore break down the entire roster, Miami Dolphins style rebuild,
I would fucking
but just
cry.
a rebuild. Just
I think they need to start at quarterback.
We do, and we're gonna get
You
one.
need to get.
you need
I
a
would
new
honestly
quarterback,
give-
you need a new offensive line, and you need new trainers to make sure everybody doesn't break their legs first day.
Or at least give them some fucking milk.
Yeah, honestly, how the fuck?
Honestly,
are all
like
these other
for me
teams-
personally, I would literally like this would be Rivers last year. Next year, trade him for whatever the fuck can get from him, draft picks, play
I
it,
don't
whatever.
think- when is his contract in?
I think he has 2 more years.
I would,
more years?
I would
I
tank.
think so.
I would literally tank for Trevor Lawrence. I think he would
just-
he would fit your
You're
system
losing
very
a
well
year
too.
off of Joey Bosa. You're losing a year off of Melvin Ingram. You're losing a year off of Derwin James.
But
Like, it kind of sucks to lose a
It
year of
sucks.
those good players,
does,
and
but
especially
do
when
you-
they're so young. Like,
you really think they're gonna go Super Bowl next year?
We have a chance.
if they
I think your best
if they
chance was
make
last
aggressive
year.
moves,
Last year
yes.
was your best chance.
if they go for somebody, not even just Josh Rosen, but any viable quarterback. Any viable quarterback. I said not even just Josh Rosen. That's all I
I
said.
don't. Yeah, no one can't stop bringing him up.
But that was my original point.
no.
That was my original
I
point,
don't
is that I want you
Okay,
guys
okay,
to go
so-
and be
so-
aggressive for a quarterback in the draft, but trade-wise. And I'm
Trade-wise,
saying,
I'd rather
not
get
even
Jameis
just
Winston.
Josh. Why the fuck would you go for Jameis Winston? That's not even worth
At least
it.
Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Yeah. He's better.
That's true.
My thing
But-
is this: like, okay, so be aggressive, not for a quarterback. So what should they be aggressive and go get other than a fucking O line?
No, be in the draft.
Laramie Tunsil.
Be aggressive
I
for.
wish.
Shit, we
No way, you get Laramie Tunsil. He's not even the best tackle in the game.
I know, just-
But
There's
he's
like a lot of
he
better
was a tackle that was on the market because if you have a good tackle, you're not getting rid of
Yeah,
him.
legitimately, if you guys wanted to like make a move this year, go get Jalen Ramsey.
Ah, shit.
Make that secondary
yeah.
insane.
Shit.
So solidify
every
that
team
secondary.
in the
If
in the
we can
league
get Jalen
would
Ramsey, bro,
instantly
it
be like,
is
damn,
not a wrap
what the
for
fuck
this
do we
year."
do? This team, like, because if you get Jalen Ramsey, right, you'll sign him to an extended contract.
wants to
So
play with- he wants
next
to play with
year,
Derwin again.
your defense
does.
is going to be Derwin James, Casey Hayward, Jalen Ramsey, Melvin Ingram, and Joey Bosa. I don't give a fuck about any other name than that. That fucking 5 guys right
Yeah,
there,
that's
And Desmond
I'm
King.
scared.
Yeah, Desmond King, too.
The only part I can attack on the field is the middle of the field, and you don't ever want to go there, no matter what team you are. So if I was the Chargers right now, I would just go.
I would try
trade
to
for
dump
Jalen
what I can
Ramsey,
for Jalen
and
That's
then,
what I'm
but I
trying to
I
say.
could not give a first. Giving a first
Never
would
did
mean that
that.
you're gonna
I'll
lose
give-
out
I'll give
on
2
a very
seconds.
premium talent.
Yeah,
I'll give 2
Yeah.
seconds.
I'll give a second and a fourth. Take it or leave
I don't
it.
think they'll take a fourth
Well, they don't have no.
because they want two firsts.
rounders.
I would give two.
I don't
I would
think they'll
give
take
2 seconds and a third. 2
I
seconds
give
and a third.
2 seconds and whatever rotational player is good.
Austin Eckler,
Yeah.
No. I'm
Fuck
giving
it.
Justin Jackson.
Dude, is he gonna carry your franchise? Austin Eckler.
He can carry off the bench. We can give away Justin Jackson.
Nah, I think I'd rather
give
trade
away Austin
Eckler and
Eckler.
then put my faith in Justin Jackson, who's younger.
About like a year.
Leonard Fournette is having his worst year.
Who?
Leonard Fournette, he's having his worst year ever right now.
He is.
Austin Eckler, that could be a sweet spot for them. So if I were to give them 2 seconds and Austin Eckler, that's something special because they've seen
Yeah, I
what he
think
can do
since
this
they
year.
want 2 first, I think you would have to throw in the 2 second. I think you'd have to throw in at least like
I'm throwing Eckler in
fourth
that
or
one
a
if I have
fifth
to.
too, and then Eckler.
Like at the end of the day, it's all speculation, but getting Jalen Ramsey would put you guys in a position to do a lot better. And then, if you guys actually wanted to just be crazy, Jalen Ramsey, Trent Williams is also on the trade block. Go get him with whatever fucking picks you can. I doubt it, but if you really wanted to, go with a first and a third, and then for Jalen Ramsey 2 seconds, and just say fuck the drafts for the next 2 years.
That's
Just fuck
fine.
them.
If we get them,
And you
we
go
can say
all
fuck
you
the
go
draft.
all in. You go all in
Yeah.
to win within
If
the
you
next 2
really
years.
want to win this year, and you really think that
time to
Phillip
learn
Rivers,
from
If you
the
really want to
quarterback-
win within the next 2 years, you have to go make those.
if you
moves.
think that
Belichick.
Phillip Rivers will be okay, then make that move because that's perfect. Getting those 2 players would be perfect.
Even just getting Jalen Ramsey would be fine.
Yeah.
But you have to have faith. First of all, you have to get Jalen Ramsey and be willing to re-sign him.
I'm giving
Yeah.
up Tillery.
Well, I mean, when anyone like, how much draft stock do you think he's even worth?
None, but hey. He was
That's like when all those Cowboy fans are, oh, like give them a first round and Taco, and it's like nobody fucking wants Taco in the first place, so
I'll
he's
take
not
Taco
worth
just to say
shit.
fuck it.
Taco Charlton?
I'll take him just to say fuck
They're gonna
it.
cut him. They cut
They're
him.
gonna
They
cut
cut him within that week.
I know.
Like, how did all these Cowboy fans thought he has any fucking merit just because he's a first round draft pick? But that doesn't mean shit if
He
we've
was
all
good.
seen that he's garbage.
He was okay.
He's garbage enough to get cut outright.
Rosen.
Josh Rosen's trash.
Josh
Rosen.
All right.
Jameis
The second
Winston.
he finds a good team and does well,
Jameis
y'all gonna
Winston.
eat a can of
The
worms.
second he
Was
finds
Jameis
it.
Winston the first overall pick? He was,
Yes.
right? And
Yeah.
then Mariota was the second?
right after? Yep.
Yeah.
And they're already gonna look for both those
Both
teams are
teams are
looking
looking
for
for a
new
quarterback.
quarterbacks. They're both
Ain't that
good,
That's
They're
crazy.
both
but they're both not
don't
great.
think the Titans should look for
They
another.
need to.
I don't know.
They need to. He is way too passive, and now
too
he's
passive.
starting to fall short on his throws. His throws are getting behind his wide receivers, and he's not looking as good as
I feel like
been.
he's never had a good receiving core though.
Who?
Marcus
He's
Mariota
had
compared to
Delaney
Jameis
Walker
Winston.
forever.
He's only had Delaney Walker.
He's had what's his name?
What, Kenny
for a
Britt?
little while. No. What's his name? Fucking super tall. He was supposed to be nice as fuck. He was like 6'4", 6'5". Fuck man, he was like supposed to be good.
Not Kevin
I just-
White.
No, Kevin White was on the Bears.
Bears, that's right. Whatever happened to him, bro? He just kind of
Fell off. He was supposed to be good as fuck too.
He has some brick hands.
I feel like Jameis Winston's weapons compared to Marcus Mariota's.
bigger.
always better.
Yeah, and like,
Better.
but Mariota always had the better record, so I feel like they should at least try and get Mariota better weapons. Like he has Derrick Henry and
But,
Delaney
like-
Walker.
Let's go to Tennessee.
The draft.
They tried that. They tried Corey Davis, which was kind of like a.
Yeah,
He's good. He was good.
He's just hurt.
but
Coming out of
he
college.
wasn't. He wasn't a real number one. Mariota's never had a real number one. Jameis had Mike fucking Evans.
Still has Mike Evans,
Exactly.
who actually blew up this week.
Allen Robinson.
He never had Allen
He
Robinson.
never had Allen Robinson.
He still,
He
never
still
had
doesn't have Allen Robinson.
Is he on the Bears?
Yes.
Yes.
Who's opposite from Mike Evans?
Oh, fucking Godwin.
Oh yeah.
He just got there.
He had Eric Decker. He had Luke Stalker. he
Okay,
had Corey
that was Eric
Davis.
Decker at the end of his fucking career.
Still Eric Decker.
No.
Not still Eric
Tajay
Decker.
Sharp.
Names
They
are
spent
not
like a
names.
second round pick
Tajay
on him.
Sharp Sucks.
They spent a second round pick. It's
Just 'cause you
their
spent,
fault.
You literally
They're-
just said spending the first
I know,
round pick
but
doesn't
look,
get.
that's their fault.
Well, yeah,
That's what
it's their fault they
They
can't
did
draft.
the right job.
Yeah.
They just fucked it up by
They can't
not
draft.
looking at the right guy. And they got the fucking other guy, that goddamn, I think it was Kendall Wright.
Yeah.
Kendall
Fucking
Out of
Wright.
Baylor.
Right.
Out of
He was
Baylor.
supposed
He
to be
was
the
supposed to
man.
be cold, and then he just
I think that was his best receiver, low key.
Kendall. He was just a fucking
You know,
return
Corey
man.
Davis is his best receiver.
Now,
Now.
I'll still say Delaney.
Oh yeah,
Well, obviously Delaney,
Okay, that's
but
'cause he
yeah, I'm
actually
talking about like
receiver?
pure receiver, like wide receiver one.
yeah.
He's never really had one.
I guess.
Like honestly, give Mariota Mike Evans. I feel like Mariota has an entirely different
because Mike
career.
Evans wants to take shots downfield. He wants to get in these one-on-ones with corners. And
But
take
I
it
think
deep.
Mariota would take that chance because he has a big ass receiver like that. Like he's never had a
He's
receiver.
never shown us to take a chance though, and I don't know if he's
Who the
good
fuck would
enough
he
at
take a
taking those
chance with
chances.
on that damn team?
Tajay Sharp, he's fast. He can take a deep ball.
I guess. He's not 6'5" like Mike fucking Evans though.
He's
So where
fast.
you just throw it up and he gets it.
He's quick feet.
It's not Madden.
Like, admittedly, sure, maybe he wasn't given the best run of it, but Matt LaFleur has helped him as best he can. And he's part of that tree, that coaching tree of all these
Yeah.
fucking
Belichick's
yeah, the Belichick fucking tree of offensive
like
wizards.
the Saban tree, but for
Yeah.
It's
Bro.
fucking I don't know. Like I see exactly why they're moving on from these quarterbacks, and I agree with it. I'm fine with that because at the end of the
Give 'em
day,
4 years.
they've been so stale that what the fuck is the point? Like,
Yeah. You're not going
keep
nowhere.
who
getting the
cares?
same
Like,
shit.
admittedly, like maybe we could do better by these quarterbacks, but at the end of the day, it would be just the same as us taking a shot on a new quarterback, but that'd be even more upside. You know, we've seen what their skill ceiling is, so why even sit there and deal with it and try to get them back at the skill ceiling? Why not just go and take a chance
Yeah,
on
take a
Tua,
shot.
take a chance on Trevor, take a chance on Justin Herbert. There's so many good quarterbacks for these
So,
next 2 drafts.
where would,
it's like why not?
Where would like someone like Marcus Mariota go? Like he would
He
no
would-
longer be a
He
starter
would end
anywhere
up
else.
as a backup for another team that values those positions. So he'd end up like Vikings, or he'd end up at like fucking the Eagles, like places that have like
Redskins.
valuable, like when they try to be as deep at
Places where they
quarterback as
know that
can.
their starter is injury prone.
Yeah, like those backups. They'd probably, someone would even fall probably at Chargers. Like why not? Like who's the Chargers backup quarterback right now? Phillip Rivers breaks his leg right
Tyrod.
now.
Tyrod Taylor, baby.
Oh, they're better than him.
Yeah, better
So
than
fucking,
Tyrod.
there's that.
Tyrod Taylor's not bad.
I love Tyrod.
He's not
Taylor,
bad,
actually.
but Mariota's better
check
than
my
Tyrod.
tweets, dude. I love Tyrod, and I actually ignorantly wanted him to keep starting instead of Baker.
I understand. I felt.
I mean,
Dude,
shit. Look at it now.
It sucks because
He
he
did-
was
he-
getting
he
his
was doing
ass
good,
lit.
though.
He was getting his ass lit,
all the time, the whole
and he was
time.
trying to extend plays and make plays. Baker ended up doing, like, I don't even know if you could say better. Did he? Like, he threw more interceptions, didn't he?
Yeah,
He
he
did
threw
better
he
in
threw
the
more
beginning.
picks.
Like
He threw more
that's my
picks.
problem with Baker, is that he's willing to take these shots, but he doesn't always have like the ability to take the. He's Patrick Mahomes without having that ability to be Patrick Mahomes.
He's Patrick Mahomes without the arm.
Yeah,
Someone compared it to Brett Favre, and I kind of got like irate about that.
People mention Brett Favre anytime someone has guts to throw it downfield.
I mean,
No
he's
one
the
had bigger-
gutsiest quarterback to throw it
Told you guys,
downfield.
Daniel Jones.
Yeah, he's the
He
truth.
did.
He did. Yep.
That's crazy.
No one had bigger balls in the league than Brett Favre. Let's be
Yeah.
honest.
Because Brett Favre didn't care about
Oh,
throwing 4
No, it's
picks.
'cause
Vince McMahon or Shane McMahon. Shane McMahon.
Shane-
McMahon.
McMahon.
Isn't that the wrestler?
Yeah. Vince McMahon.
That's also a wrestler.
No,
Vince
fucking
McMahon's
what's
the
his
owner
name?
Or
of
the owner.
company.
Steve
his son?
McMahon?
As well as a wrestler.
Shane?
Steve McNair?
Steve McMahon. No, Mick Mahomes. The Chicago Bears quarterback.
Trubisky?
No.
before-
What?
Yeah,
Oh.
McMahon.
God damn it! What the?
It's McMahon something.
Yeah, it's McMahon.
Mike McMahon.
I'm blanking on it right now.
Look, the Bears quarterback Trubisky?
I was like, that sounds right.
Well, I didn't know what you were talking about. You're like the Bears quarterback. First one that came to my
Yeah, but like, I gave you
It's something McMahon.
Jim McMahon. I'm sorry. I just got fucking
I was like,
twisted.
Shane. I
But
was like,
Yo, Shane McMahon, baby.
that's what I'm
That's
saying.
the
When you said
Raiders.
Shane, that's what really threw me. I was like, yeah, I don't know.
I fucking could not remember his first name for the life of me. I just think of the wrestler. Anytime
Jim
I think
Bob
of McMahon.
Joseph McMahon.
I was really
He's earned
like
the
I
right,
really
but-
thought you were
Jim McMahon.
talking about Trubisky.
That's a guy that was not afraid to take some shots at all. The man showed up to his draft drunk with a fucking beer in hand coming out of a limo.
I understand.
Nobody has ever had more attitude than Jim McMahon.
That's lit.
That's a grown ass man. And
Yeah, but I'm not honestly.
He's the Baker Mayfield.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm no longer sold on Baker.
He has a test coming up this next week. So after week 3,
La-
he's gonna.
Games.
No, I was
He's
never
gonna-
completely sold. I loved him at Oklahoma.
He's getting like shut down though. That's what
Last
I'm
year
But he's
he
still
had.
shit talking. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the other thing. But like last year, he had good glimpses. But I was like, okay, half a season, rookie season, blah blah blah. Like I'm just gonna put this aside, and I'm just not really sold. I love his confidence.
Yeah,
I love the confidence.
I like the
Um,
guy.
He had
but
one
I'm
good
getting
game
kinda
against
tired.
the Jets.
I'm getting kind of tired of his shit talk.
Who do they play this week?
They play the Ravens.
Oh, he's gonna get fucking dicked.
And
He's gonna
let's
get
say he
fucking
does
dicked.
bad. I'm gonna give him one more week because he's gonna play my 49ers in week 4. So that'll be a fun one to watch. That's a good defense. So let's see how he can do against
That's
a good
what, a
defense.
fourth of the season.
Yeah.
Week 4,
5 games, yeah.
5,
Yeah,
yeah. So this week is
So
the fourth
yeah,
of the
at
season.
that point we can officially judge pretty much all of these NFL teams because obviously 3
My
weeks
thing
is too
is,
early for everybody.
With
But
the weapons he has, someone's got. Well, is OJ Howard?
Jared-
He's back, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
Jarvis Landry,
Odell
Beckham, right
Beckham,
there. That's just
Nick
enough.
Chubb.
That's enough. Like there's no excuses.
Like, you're getting Kareem Hunt a week 8. Like, if you can't even produce with what you got
But-
now, what the fuck are you gonna do then?
He has zero excuse, and that line is okay enough.
And Nick Chubb's running just fine with it.
Yeah.
I'm not
I'm-
sold yet. I'm not selling.
I don't
but
want
I'm
to be
not
critical
sold.
of Baker because specifically I don't watch his games like fucking
Intensively,
every detail.
yeah.
Yeah, like. But
From what I see, like I said, I'm not buying, but I'm also not selling.
I never sell. I never freeze.
Fucking hoarder.
his last, against the Rams, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, 64 rating, 195 yards, 50% flat.
That was week 1.
That's last week. That's week.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
the
That
Rams.
was the.
And then the week before that, 1-1 again with an 83 rating and a 54% completion rate.
That was against the Jets,
Jets.
though, huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the fucking Jets.
And it wasn't even that good of a game. For the first half, they weren't doing shit.
Yeah.
Then the Titans, 65 completion rating, 285 yards, 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions, and 64 passer rating. So he's got 2 more interceptions than he does touchdowns on the year so far.
It's not good.
I mean, I hope
Tank
he
for
ends up
Trevor
doing
Lawrence.
well, but no way. The Browns fans.
Oh my god.
That's in. He's coming in next year's draft.
Okay.
Is he?
Yes.
I thought he was in next year.
No.
Next year. He has 2 years.
He can leave after his junior year.
He's barely a sophomore.
Yeah, so at the end of this, he'll be a sophomore. So then at the end of next year, he'll be a junior, so he can leave his junior year.
Yeah, so next year.
No, the next draft.
He's the
This is the-
funniest.
We still haven't came up to this.
That's
next
what I'm
draft.
saying. No, there's this draft and then the following draft.
He
So this draft he's
literally-
not going. This is Tua's draft.
He literally looks like a Friday Night Lights QB.
Who,
Like
Trevor Lawrence.
Lawrence.
He's sunshine, bro.
what a dog.
So just tank for Trevor.
Thank for Trevor.
The Chargers should consider it.
So what's next? What's next on the list? I mean,
The best and the worst.
Oh yeah,
went
best
on
and the
this
worst of the
tangent.
undefeateds.
I don't-
Well, Saints got a dub with Teddy, which is cool.
which is awesome.
It was really cool just for the purpose of Teddy Bridgewater winning after
Well, just-
so many
It was
years.
beautiful seeing that.
Yeah.
It still
I mean,
sucks.
like it's just
Fuck
like
you.
guys need every win that you can get right now.
I'm telling you,
until
if
he
we
comes
go 3-3 in the weeks that Drew Brees is gone, I'm not worried.
back. Yeah,
As long as we split.
because it would really suck for Drew Brees to come back to this team, and this
And he
team
has
is
to drag him back. That would suck. Best and worst of the undefeated. So we have the 49ers undefeated, the Dallas Cowboys, Buffalo Bills, of course, the Pats, the Chiefs, the Rams, and the Packers.
I say
I think the Cowboys are at the bottom of the
the Cowboys
undefeated
are at the bottom.
because they haven't played much talent.
I said-
Along with the Niners, you guys haven't played that
the
talented
Patriots
of
haven't
teams.
played much talent.
Patriots-
49ers haven't
Yeah,
played
but the
much
Patriots
talent.
are blowing teams. They're not even letting teams score.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
Yeah, they're just dogging niggas,
Yeah,
bro.
like they're not playing talented teams, but these talented teams aren't even putting up 3 points barely.
Where in the fuck?
Admittedly, the Cowboys only blew out the Dolphins in the second half.
Oh,
The
that first half was piss poor.
was so
Yeah, it's horrible.
fucking
Awful.
close. I was so disappointed in those fuckers. I can't believe that.
And
How do you not just absolutely cram it down the Dolphins' throat?
Because they're an actual
'Cause they're
pro
idiots.
team. Because he's still.
The Pats did it.
That's the Pats though.
Shit, the damn Ravens did
Yeah.
it.
Okay, the Ravens, that was out of nowhere.
Lamar Jackson, he's the truth.
I didn't
Lamar
show- I didn't
Jackson.
show it like
Lamar
this- didn't show it
Jackson's.
this week.
Lamar Jackson's
Well,
only 2 losses
That's
in
probably
his
the best team
career
in the NFL
starts
right now.
Word to the
were to Patrick Mahomes.
no.
It wasn't
Yeah.
perfect,
No.
but it wasn't. He was
His last two
trying so
career,
hard to
only
compete
his last 2
with
losses.
Pat
Nope. You
that
want to
it made
rephrase
him
that
look.
one?
It made him
Yes.
look bad.
No, because his
And
first
there were
loss
some
was
throws,
against the
like,
Los
one should have been
Angeles
picked
Chargers
off where he threw a deep
As a
to
starter.
I think
Yeah.
Brown, right?
in the playoffs.
And it like almost got it. Like he's just the safety is waiting there for the pick, but then what's his name? Brown ended up jumping up and grabbing it, and it's like you can't stop trying to compete with Patrick Mahomes and stay in your own groove, man.
Who's
But-
winning?
Lamar Jackson, but like.
He's lit.
If we're looking at all the undefeated teams, I'm saying number 1 is probably Patriots. I mean, I think everyone's pretty much got them at the number 1.
They are the
As
number
in-
1.
Of the unbeatens, yes. The Pat. I
mean,
say
it's
Pats and Chiefs still. Then it's
Yeah.
the Rams. Then
Well-
I'll go 49ers and Packers.
No, I'm going Pats, Chiefs, Packers. That's where it gets shaky.
Oh, Lord.
What?
I say no.
Fuck no.
I say no.
fuck?
Hey, Brooke. I say hell no. Hell no.
So I'm going Pats.
Oh, correction. His last 2 regular season losses are against Kansas City.
Who?
Lamar Jackson. Because he lost to the Chargers in the playoffs.
All right.
I say we all say no.
Pats,
To that? Fuck no.
Chiefs, Green Bay, Rams, Niners, Dallas, Buffalo. That's my pick.
Yeah.
Pats, Chiefs.
Fuck Buffalo.
You said Niners?
Fuck you, Vag.
Wait, say it again?
Pats, Chiefs, Niners. Oh, I'm sorry. Pats, Chiefs, Packers, Rams, Niners, Buffalo, or Dallas, Buffalo. Yeah.
I know.
Just cut it.
We'll cut the top one. I don't care about the top one, to be
We
honest.
can do that. And I can do that next week.
Yeah. I'll say the Pats. Pats, Chiefs, 1 and 2. I'm gonna say the Packers, Niners, Rams, Cowboys, Bills. I'm not that sold on the Rams because they're not. I feel like they're not using Gurley like they said they were going to. They're saying
gotta
he's.
be injured.
They're saying he's healthy, but they're not running him like
Gotta
they
be
were this time last year.
Brad,
What? Sorry.
you're
Your
right.
unbeans.
Unbeaten. So number 1 goes. I say low key. I say obviously not low key. I say the Pats. I say the Chiefs. I say the Rams, the Niners, the Packers, the Cowboys, the Bills. That's the best of the unbeatens. To me.
Not bad. Brooke?
What's the best or best or worst, should I ask?
Best or worst? We don't do worst or best, you narc. Such a participation point question of you. Y'all really giving Rams credit like this?
49ers, Packers.
Watch the Bills really like go like second longest and undefeated.
I'll be hot.
Shit.
Charlotte Bobcats come back and win the championship.
Yeah, if they're still in the league.
Hey, Scary Terry's the real truth.
They're not the Bobcats, though.
That's fine. Same shit. Speaking of basketball, the NBA is back in 10 days. 9 days. 9 or 10.
Well, for preseason.
Oh,
Well, yeah, I guess for preseason. I don't give a fuck about preseason, to be honest.
The real season starts the 22nd, baby.
Yeah. Thank God. So, ESPN dropped.
Well, no. There's Bleacher Report.
No, yeah, I don't care about
We'll
ESPN.
do ESPN next week. That's a long.
Because they haven't even dropped 2 and 1 yet, but we know what it is. Bleacher Report. Actually, who wrote this on Bleacher Report? Hold on. I would like to credit
Andy Bailey.
whoever they're paying.
Andy Bailey wrote this.
Andy Bailey.
You smug fuck.
Good. I didn't say all that.
I'm just kidding.
But Andy Bailey gave a top 50 all-time list of NBA players. And I can't fucking find it.
I sent it to you.
I know, I'm trying to find it on the thing. The list sucks, to be honest. It sucks.
Just notable names. Just for
I don't know how he ranked it though. Like I don't know what he put to. I don't know how he did it, and that's the only part that's confusing to me. Like I don't know what he based his rankings on. Yeah, like I don't know. It's not championships. To be honest, was Bill Russell even on the list? I didn't think I saw Bill Russell.
Well, probably Bill Russell will be on the list. I would imagine.
So, again, I'm not
These are some notable honorable mentions, though, before we get into the actual list, which is not bad. So they have a bunch of players, but the notable
There's
ones.
like 50 honorable mentions.
Yeah, we have LaMarcus Aldridge, Carmelo Anthony, Chauncey Billups, Chris Bosh, Elton Brand, Jimmy Butler, Vince Carter, Anthony Davis, Marcus Gasol, Blake Griffin, Grant Hill, Al Horford, Allen Iverson. Damn, he even has Andre Kirilenko,
AK-47. That's an honorable mention.
Damian Lillard, Kyle Lowry, sadly, Kevin Love, Pete Maravich,
Bob McAdoo.
Tracy McGrady, Paul Millsap,
George Mikan.
yeah, Alonzo Mourning, Chris Mullin, Demicky Mutombo, Tony Parker, Gary Payton,
Robert Parrish.
Willis Reed, Dennis Rodman, our Daddy Sabonis. I can't really pronounce his first name. So I just call him Daddy. And then Chris Webber and Dominique Wilkins.
Nate Thurman.
Nate Thurman. Yeah, Wes Unseld.
So I'm just going to read the list, and then we'll go over it.
Like 50 through.
Yeah. So 50's Rick Barry. 49's Elvin Hayes. 48 Walt Frazier. 47 Isaiah Thomas, the Piston. I think we all
Obviously,
knew
the
that.
fucking Piston.
46 Pau Gasol. 45 George Gervin. 44 Ray Allen. 43 Reggie Miller. 42 Kawhi Leonard. 41 Paul Pierce. 40 Adrian Dantley. 39 Bill Walton. 38 Patrick Ewing. 37 Manu Ginobili. 36 Russell Westbrook.
Ginobili.
35 Steve Nash. Fuck Paul Pierce.
I hate Paul Pierce, but I mean,
He's not that high. 34 Kevin McHale. 33 Jason Kidd. 32 Clyde Drexler. 31 Dolph Skays. No.
not really know too much about old Dolph.
Bob Pettit's 30. John Stockton 29. Chris Paul 28. James Harden 27.
Damn.
John Havlicek 26. 25 Scottie Pippen. 24 Elgin Baylor. 23 Moses Malone. 22 Julius Erving. 21 D Wade. 20 Karl Malone. I think I want a Karl Malone jersey. 19 Charles Barkley. 18 Jerry West. 17 Dirk. 16 KG. 15 Kevin Durant. 14 Kobe Bean Bryant. 13 Hakeem. 12 David Robinson. 11 Oscar Robertson. 10 Steph. 9 Wilt. 8 Bill. There's Bill. 7 Tim. 6 Shaq.
Damn.
5 Larry. 4 Magic. 3 Kareem. 2 LeBron. And number 1
Michael.
Brian Scalabrine.
That'd be tough.
Michael Jordan. This list fucking blows. Allen Iverson's better than Paul Pierce. I'm taking Paul Pierce off this list. 10 out of 10.
That's just the only one for who?
For Allen Iverson.
For Allen Iverson.
Yes. They don't have to like swap exact spots, but I'm taking Paul Pierce out the top 50. I'm putting Allen Iverson in the top 50.
I'm still not putting Allen Iverson in my top 50.
You're putting Paul Pierce in your top 50?
No, I never said that.
I'd rather have Allen Iverson here than Paul Pierce.
Just from a beautiful standpoint, yeah, I guess. But I mean, all Allen Iverson did was have one MVP and a bunch of All-Star games.
All Paul Pierce has
I'm not
is a
I'm
finals.
not vouching for Paul Pierce whatsoever. So don't.
That's what I'm
fucking
saying.
start
Like,
that.
if they're going to put Paul Pierce in here, why can't you put Allen Iverson in here?
Because there's 50 other better players than him.
Paul Pierce is not better than Allen Iverson.
I
That's
mean,
my only thing. Like, Ray Allen, yeah, I can see that just because he's on the pure shooting standpoint. Reggie Miller as well. Kawhi, yes. All
I don't know
around
what to say to
game.
this.
But, like,
Dale.
Paul Pierce? Or AI? Like,
See, honestly,
I can't.
I'm
That's
not-
the only thing. Like, I can't see you putting Paul Pierce. Like, okay, he won a championship, but what if he had never won that championship?
I mean,
And he only won because he had to go get KG and Ray Allen.
that's a lot of teams, though. You can't win by yourself. That's what
You can't win by yourself, but the difference is AI took a team with nothing all the way to basically get demolished by the Lakers, but we all knew that was coming.
Oh, shit.
Jesus
God
Christ.
damn. Oh, damn.
No one was beating that 2001 Lakers team, so it didn't matter who they played. They were supposed to get swept,
Everyone got swept.
but the Sixers. Basically, but Allen Iverson got swept. But that's the thing. How you going to put Paul Pierce in this? And you're not even going to put Allen Iverson. That's literally the only thing I can disagree with, is the fact that Paul Pierce is in this. AI is not in it. I mean, shit, I'd rather have Mr. Big Shot in it than fucking Paul Pierce. Chauncey
Billups over Paul Pierce.
I'd rather see Big Shot than Paul Pierce.
I don't care what you'd rather have.
Yes, and I hate to see. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Every fucking point of the. Paul Pierce is way better.
Is Paul Pierce a better basketball player than Gary Payne?
No.
Don't why is Gary Payne in the list?
He's a better basketball player than.
Gary Payne in the top 50?
No,
he's honorable
an
mention.
honorable mention. There's a lot of people in here that, I don't know. I'm not fucking with this list at all. The only thing, a lot of young players, I feel like are in this.
And the crazy thing is,
I
he's
think-
number 41.
I think that's the part I like about this list is that it does include a lot of players from now.
Yeah,
Because people believe that the players
the generational type thing. Like,
this era has the best.
I mean that's technically every era that you're in. That's how you think, yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like, wasn't George Mikan good as shit?
Yeah,
Yeah, but that was the fucking Minneapolis Lakers.
yeah. I mean, he said.
They got Bill Russell.
Nice.
Bill Russell started the damn league.
They got Elgin in here. They got Elgin in here.
Mikan was like the
I know,
first
I know.
Yeah, he was.
I know, but
They got Jerry in here, or is that just because he's a logo?
They got Bob Petit at 30.
Jerry West.
Arguably one of the best shooting guards ever.
Yes, I was like,
He just can't win.
no, he can't. I was like, Paul Pierce is what, second on. He's second on the Celtics scoring, Celtics history in most points scored.
John Havlicek's picture is in black and white.
Well, I wouldn't. And he's part of 6 top 5 defenses in Boston. I guess.
That sounds like a real Sports Center
Doesn't
thing.
really fucking matter.
Yeah. He's part of the.
Yeah,
In under 2 minutes, he has the greatest footwork percent. Like, oh, shut the fuck
Every
up.
time that a person coughs in the
So you're saying-
stadium,
yeah.
he has a 100% shoot.
Paul Pierce is not better than fucking Ray Allen, though, for sure.
He's not better than Ray Allen.
But they put him ahead of him.
Exactly. I'm not saying you put Allen Iverson in the 41 spot, but take Paul Pierce out, and then you can even put Allen Iverson at 50.
Allen Iverson's not a top 50 player. I'm sorry.
Honestly, I would rather
really
I'd rather
is.
see Gary Payne at 41 than Paul Pierce.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. These are the
What
players.
did-
Just in the honorable mentions that I'm putting
What,
ahead of
what
Allen
did you guys
Iverson.
decide was the reasoning for this, though? Like,
It doesn't.
It doesn't really say. It's kind of
because, I would say, overall, Allen Iverson would be, a top 50 player. Like, if we're picking, 50 players on a giant-ass team that I'd have, he's making that top 50. But
I'm putting Anthony Davis over him.
if we're looking
right
at
now.
winners, if we're looking at...
all time, I'm putting Anthony Davis over him because I'm still looking at longevity. I'm putting Damian Lillard over him. I'm putting.
Well, you also
You can't take
you can't.
Okay,
take
if
that,
I'm taking
yeah.
now, I'm still
But
okay.
you can't
even if
take
I'm still
longevity
taking now,
because Damian
even
Lillard can literally obliterate his knee in the first game of the season.
Okay, if I'm
Like,
taking it
you
now,
can't-
I'm still taking those two over him.
If we're going,
I'm still taking those two over him. Granted, I know he got the one MVP, but that's it. Allen Iverson. That's all he's done in his career. And I love Allen Iverson till the day he dies. But that's all he had was that one MVP. He was a problem. He was a problem and a headache.
He was a bigger problem than Paul Pierce on the offense side of the ball,
Yeah, obviously he was.
and he's up there all time in
And he
steals.
lost
we're looking at
years,
not
though.
We're looking at overall game. overall, Paul
Well,
Pierce
actually,
is a way
I'm
better
not
game
sure
than
what
Allen
he's looking
Iverson.
If we're talking about overall game, then I disagree
Overall
with the top
game,
5.
Paul Pierce, who?
I disagree with this top 5. If we're talking about like players that are overall the best players to play the game and of a top 5 in the NBA, I'm not fucking with this top 5 at all.
Well, I mean, no one's gonna fuck with that top 5.
Well, I don't know what he.
But
what
Michael
this
Jordan
guy-
is number 1, and LeBron James should be number 3, and Kobe should be number 2.
If you don't think
I don't think Kobe.
Number 1
I don't
is
think
Magic
Kobe
Johnson,
should be 2,
number
but I don't
2
think Kobe
is
should
Michael
be
Jordan,
14.
number 3 is Kobe.
Kobe should definitely not be. He
We're
should
talking
be
about
top 10,
overall game?
top 5 at least.
oh, you're a troll.
What?
I ain't no troll.
What? What do you say?
I said overall, if we're talking about overall and we're doing like overall game, my top 5, Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, and Dirk. Dirk the GOAT, man. He's the only person who's ever carried a team solo.
That is true.
Yeah.
I got to respect the
Yeah.
fuck out of that.
That is true.
Yeah, I can't argue that.
I
But
just
other people couldn't do it.
don't even understand how it's possible in the NBA.
He is solo though.
He had a
We
defensive
did
squad.
this already.
He had a
We've done
defense-
this already.
I know, but he
Jason
had a-
Terry averaging like
I know.
12 fucking points as a squad, and that's his best
Dirk,
player.
Dirk had a
The season.
The season.
Who cares about the fucking season?
The season's what gets you into the
Yeah, but-
playoffs.
Historic playoff. No, you cannot tell me the NBA season.
We're doing this
You
again.
got- you
Are
gotta
we
get-
doing
you
this
gotta get
again?
to the playoffs. Yeah, you got to get to the playoffs.
Home court. The NBA season does not matter.
Other than that's actually a big thing when it comes to playoffs.
Yeah.
You want home court,
You want?
but that's a huge deal
Yeah.
when it comes to the playoffs.
That's the difference maker.
I'm taking Chris Webber over
The-
Allen Iverson low ball.
You taking who?
Chris
Chris
Webber
Webber.
over Allen Iverson low ball.
Okay. I wouldn't even.
That's
I wouldn't even
because
fight
you're
you on that.
taking him from just a pure scoring aspect. Look everything around. Does Allen Iverson pass the ball? Does Allen Iverson pass the ball?
If he had viable
No.
teammates.
He was a shooting
Did
guard.
he did he rebound the?
If he
did
had viable
rebound the
teammates.
ball?
He-
Did he play stellar defense like that?
He's actually
Yeah.
top 10
Yeah.
in steals.
Okay, because he gets off ball steals. It's like Steph Curry when
It's
he let the
still
league
a
get steal.
fucking steal.
Okay. Oh, now it's a steal.
It's always been a
Now
steal.
it's a steal. But when Steph Curry was doing that, y'all were over here tarnishing this nigga's name.
No, I said Steph Curry is not a good on-ball defender. He's a better off-ball defender.
That's the same thing Allen Iverson is.
So then why?
Okay, so
then-
they're both-
then why
yeah.
why is Steph Curry on the list? And,
That's the same exact thing Allen Iverson is.
look, Steph Curry's like top 20.
Yeah. In the
do-
list. He's
He's like, no, he's number 11.
He's number 10.
9.
He's 10.
Steph Curry in my top.
Let me see.
Steph Curry is definitely in my he's in my top 10.
He's he's in my top 10
He is the greatest shooter
he's
to
number
ever
10.
touch the court. Yes,
because
he
of
is.
volume.
Volume.
No.
Because of fucking numbers. He's even
Percentage wise, I think Ray Allen still beats him.
no.
It's the amount
No.
of times this man's able to jock
he
it
does
up.
not. The thing is,
Actually-
he takes 7 to 8 more shots than Ray Allen is still beating him from fucking field goal
He
percentage,
beats him in volume and percentage.
which is nuts.
It's disgusting.
If you're not putting him up there, that's
Highest
crazy.
3-point percentage. He beats his
His
own
record every year.
Every year he beats himself.
And he beat his one record by 115. That makes no sense. How do you go from 297 to 402?
That's talent. That's lit.
It's honestly nuts.
But he also has the ability to shoot whenever he wants because he's got that
Okay, I showed y'all this earlier.
Ray Allen's highest shooting percentage is 453.
so 45%.
Okay.
This is his highest.
What's Steph's? Like 44?
I think like 46.
455 by 2%. By
So he shoots way
0.002%.
more. He shoots way more
What side are you on?
Basketball reference.
overall.
Yeah.
So right now,
Basketball reference.
right now in Steph
Literally
Curry's
right here.
career,
Four-
which is
Field goal percentage?
4.55.
You think he got 3-point field goal percentage?
Yeah.
No, I was looking at free throw percentage.
which Steph Curry is
fuck.
still killing him at that too. If you're looking,
Steph's the best shooter to
You
ever.
want to do it by possessions.
Steph is
By
doing this in
possessions?
half the damn seasons that Ray.
Best percentage. It goes Steve Curry, then some dude named Hubert Day. Seth Curry has a better 3-point percentage than Steph Curry because he takes less.
And I fuck with that.
That doesn't mean that he's a better 3-point shooter than Steph Curry.
I mean,
I mean,
percentages don't lie. The math, Brooke. The
numbers
math don't lie.
never
Numbers
lie.
don't lie.
It's the
Science.
analytics. It's the analytics.
Every time that a woman coughs in the restroom of the Oracle Arena, Steph misses a 3-pointer. That's why he's not the best.
That is a fact. That's a fortunate
That
fact.
you can't
It's
look at me and tell
he
me I'm
probably
wrong.
misses too every time Aisha opens her mouth and says some dumb shit.
Hey, don't talk about that wholesome woman like
Every
that.
time Aisha gets wiener from an too much.
Every time Aisha cheats, Steph goes for 50.
Aisha's never cheated.
Steph's only gone for 50 like twice.
Depends on what you depends on what you define as cheat.
What do you
She wants attention from other dudes. We know that.
That
That's
was
factual.
really weird.
That's
when
factual.
she came out with that stuff, I was like, why does
I
it?
understand where she's coming from because it's kind of hard. Like everyone wants attention from someone other than your spouse or significant other, just to
'Cause
let you know
everyone's
that
a
you got
whore.
it. No, it's to let you know that you still kind of have it. It's kind of hard for her because your damn husband is one of the greatest NBA players to ever play play the game ever in this fucking lifetime. That's the hardest thing. It's like very hard. It's like Kobe's wife. If you look at Kobe's wife, you're like, damn, bro, I can't match up to Kobe Bryant. Or like LeBron, I can't match up to LeBron.
What does LeBron's wife look like?
Like a normal high school Joe. The high school, yeah, it's cute for him.
I know he'd be fucking people on the road.
No, bro, that man's faithful. He never heard anything like that ever. I mean, hey, I don't know this man's personal life.
Not Kobe.
Kobe Bryant's the most faithful man to ever
You're
exist.
damn right. Hey,
Never
guess
cheated
what?
in his life.
He cheated. She came back. He won 2 more championships.
Like the goat that he is.
Bada bing, bada boom.
He averaged what, like 36 after that whole thing came?
How is she gonna leave him when he's averaging that shit?
You're his good luck charm, baby. Come on.
Vanessa.
Don't do that to yourself. Come on, Vanessa. All I'm
Yeah,
saying
but
is Kobe,
I don't know, I'm
Kobe
not
should be
a-
higher. AI is where he belongs.
I'll admit my mistake.
I could put AI at 50.
Steph Curry's a better shooter. I'm sorry.
50.
I had
put him at
the
50.
percentages wrong. I
So the
remember
only
that shit
person
wrong.
you're
That's my
taking
fault.
out of the
I'll
whole
admit my
thing is
mistake.
Paul Pierce.
Truthfully.
I think so. I think that's the only person, like, I just...
Because
Rick Barry was cool.
looking at all these players,
Elvin Hayes.
he's not better than any of them.
Walt.
And Jalen tries to say that he's better than Isaiah Thomas.
He's
So
not
you're
a-
saying you
Well,
can't
but
find
you
you
can't-
can't, find
compare
anybody
him
on this
because
top 50 list who AI is not better?
Huh?
Because the
You're
thing
saying
is,
you
Isaiah
can't find
Thomas is a
anyone on
point
this
guard.
list that
just on
Allen
this top
Iverson
50
isn't better.
list- just on this top 50 list alone, right now. If we're talking about overall game, not if it's scoring, he's up there. If it's scoring, he's up there. From an
it's
overall
just Paul
game
Pierce.
standpoint, he's not up there.
Is
I'm
he
sorry.
better? Is he better than?
For me, it's I just don't... Like,
I don't.
I
Like
Is he
just
better
Paul
than
Pierce.
James
Paul
Harden?
Pierce
Are you
out.
taking
Next
James
man.
Harden over?
you think
yes.
Allen
you
Iverson?
think Manu
Yes.
Ginobili's
Yeah.
37?
Manu Ginobili's not
Yeah.
37, but I mean
He's a baller.
But
He's
he's
a
top
hoop.
50?
He's
he
a-
should
he's
be-
a
he should be,
huge
like,
part of
in
that
the
reason for-
45 to 50. To me, Manu
Okay,
Ginobili should be
and
45
that's fair.
to 50.
That's fair.
And he's better than
Is he-
Allen
is he-
Iverson. Not
yeah.
from a scoring standpoint. Not from a scoring standpoint.
Is Allen Iverson better than Bob Petit?
Bob Pettit.
Bob Pettit?
Yes.
Pettit.
Yeah.
Nigga said petite.
Bob Pettit is way
He
better.
was
Is
a
he
very-
better
Allen
than
Iverson.
Dolph Skase?
I don't know who that is.
Yeah,
so I can't really
honestly,
say anything
I don't
on
really
that.
know much about Dolph Gaze, so I'm not going to say
Manu
anything.
Ginobili is not better than Allen Iverson. Is he more complete player than Allen Iverson?
Yes.
Manu Ginobili's better than Allen Iverson.
More complete, but that doesn't mean that they're better. That's why LeBron's not
The
better.
way that Manu impacted the game is way more effective than Allen Iverson. Because
He's more broad.
Is
He's not-
Allen Iverson better than
he's
Adrian
not
Dantley?
impactful.
No.
It's not. He was not more.
No.
impactful
No,
than
not at
Allen
all.
Iverson.
okay, because Allen Iverson puts up points. That's what we're all looking
Allen
at.
Iverson's better than Paul
Very
Pierce.
important.
I know, but
Very.
Would you like
but
to sit
it's
over
cute
here,
because you
Game
can.
Boy?
Two steals, nigga. I'm dropping 40 on your ass.
But the thing is, you're putting up.
Would you like to sit here?
You're averaging 35 points while you're averaging like what 3 assists, barely 3 rebounds, and like what 2.5 steals. Barely that. Not even 2.5 steals.
I said
Probably
two and a
probably
half is a lot.
probably 1.75 steals. You're a liability, bro. Like I get it that you're scoring, but you're giving up just as much as what you're scoring. If you look at every team he's been on, but the 2001 Sixers, what has he done?
If you look at his
Nothing.
career, Allen
Nothing.
Iverson, his points per game, career-wise, 26.7.
Sounds about right.
His turnovers per game, career-wise, is 3.6.
Sounds about right.
His steals per game is 0.2. His assists
Point
per
two?
game,
Okay.
yeah. Or sorry, blocks 0.2. Steals per game 2.2.
Okay, so 2.
Assists per
Nigga was
game,
nabbing.
6.2.
His what?
Assists per game, 6.2. This is career averages, so
Okay.
it goes down
He-
for a
six
terrible
assists,
year.
six
Okay,
assists.
6 assists.
For the careers up there with Kobe.
3.7
was a true
for
shooting guard.
Allen
total
Iverson is a
rebounds?
shooting guard.
He's a point guard.
No, he's not. Allen Iverson is a shooting guard. He's just 6 foot. Why do you think Eric Snow lined up as a point guard in the finals? Allen Iverson is a
matchup.
short.
That's a Russell
No,
Westbrook.
Allen Iverson is a short shooting guard. He's a 6-foot shooting guard.
Short shooting guard.
Russell Westbrook's a point guard.
So Allen Iverson's a point guard.
No,
Allen Iverson's career plus or minus.
Allen Iverson is a 2
Per
guard.
100%.
He's not a point guard.
Fuming.
Allen Iverson is a shooting guard.
So was
Allen Iverson spent 53% of his career at point guard, 45% at shooting guard, 1% at small forward.
When did he
Career
play
average.
small forward?
Apparently, for a couple games, he went in. Yeah, he went in for small forward.
The fuck do you play small forward?
So he mainly played.
Do everything.
So he mainly
Yeah.
played the what? The point guard position.
He has to play the 3, bro.
So he is a what? Let's
His-
say it
his
together.
plus
A
or minus-
point
Shooting guard.
guard.
His plus or minus on
Idiots.
court, 1.7 plus. His plus or minus on off is plus
He was a
3.9.
point guard.
Career.
Period.
He is a point guard.
He was a point guard. Period. He's only guarded. point
What do
guards
you
his whole
mean?
career.
You're a 6-foot point guard.
Ball.
What do you mean?
Point guard.
I mean, so then is,
I mean,
is LeBron?
LeBron-
Wait, is LeBron a point guard?
LeBron is a
Brings up
person
the
that's
ball.
on
Does
the
that make him a
court.
point guard?
He has.
He brings
He's
up the
needed
ball.
to. He's needed to.
But what does he
He's
normally
needed
guard?
to.
Spent some games
he's-
specifically
yeah.
bringing up the ball.
Is guarding him. Norris Cole is guarding him.
Kyrie's
Cole.
guarding him. Mo Williams is guarding him.
LeBron is not guarding
He's
him.
a small forward. He's a small forward that can play everything.
Yes.
All right, so let's bring it down to this. With that top 50, with that top 50,
James Harden's a
add 2 players, take out 2 players.
Add 2 players.
Yeah.
Add 2 players, take
I'm
out 2
saying
players.
Westbrook- to me,
Your
Westbrook's a
choice. By whatever means you want,
What?
we won't even argue them. Just add 2 players,
Paul
take
George.
out 2 players for this
No.
for this top 50.
Replace
If
Paul
George never
with
got
Paul
hurt,
Pierce.
then maybe.
Replace Paul George.
If he
with-
never got hurt,
with Paul Pierce.
his career was headed on a
Who?
Paul
PG.
George.
If he never dismantled his fucking leg.
Paul George is
Didn't
the
have
same
one of the
fucking
worst
player, bro.
injuries I've ever seen with my own 2 eyes live.
It was between that or Kevin Ware.
Kevin
was so
Wares
bad.
was
Kevin Wares
freaking
was disgusting.
disgusting.
It was so bad.
That was bad.
I think it was
I
on the
don't know.
same level though. The gruesomeness of
So if I'm
both.
taking 2 out,
Take 2 out, put 2 in. We won't argue them. Just your own choice. And me personally, I think it's an easy choice for me because I'm taking out just 2 guys that I fucking have no clue about. So if they
so
are,
Dolph.
if they are fucking good, then fucking
So Dolph is gone.
Bye,
Yeah.
Dolph.
Dolph Skays is gone, and then Bob Petit.
It's petted.
Petite.
Pettit
Bob
is cold.
Petit is
Bob-
gone.
Bob
Because I don't
Pettit
know
is
shit about those
def-
guys. I don't know a fucking thing about those
He's,
guys.
he's an Atlanta Hawk.
Yeah,
to
I can
start
see
it off.
that. But
To start it off.
fucking, what about Dolph Skays? Do you guys want to tell me about
It's like, I don't know
someone?
Bob
Someone
Petit either.
inform me of Dolph Skays.
I don't know.
I have
who
no
that
idea who
is.
Dolph Skays is, to be
He
honest.
apparently doesn't even look good through this shit. 18.5 points, 12 rebounds, 3.1 assists, and then his win shares is .192. Like, it's not too crazy to make a top 50
What do you lead
list.
the league in?
And-
Caucasity?
He trailed-
Honestly.
he trailed only Bob Pettit back then. What was it? People remember Dolph, long set shots, former blah, 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 blah.
They didn't even have a 3-point line.
No. Saves
Jesus
himself comfortably
Christ.
above average as a shooter.
And if
while
I'm,
taking long
so
range
those are the
shots on
2 I'm
floor
taking out, just
without a three-point
bases
line.
off the fact that I don't know those.
So maybe
motherfuckers
they put him
whatsoever.
in because he was taking deep shots and
So
they just didn't
he
have a
was
3-point
one of the
line.
only guys who had a legitimate 25 to 30 foot like shot back then. So basically, if it was in today's league, you can add on 5 more points because they didn't have a 3-point shot back then.
So basically, he was the asshole who'd pull up for a
And I'm
3
adding
when everything
in-
was a 2.
Yeah. And he was a 12-time All-Star, 12-time All-NBA selection, 1-time NBA champion, 1-time rebounding title.
Bro, he
in
played
15
against
seasons.
mailmen.
I'm putting in T Mac and Iverson.
T-Mac and Iverson.
Why do niggas keep saying mailmen. They weren't mailmen.
Janitors.
Y'all,
At the time.
y'all
In the
swear at the time. At the time.
I guess they're the best basketball players in the world. I wouldn't say athletes.
Low key,
They're the best basketball players. I wouldn't say athletes.
I'm not taking him out.
Hey man, I've seen an
When people
athletic
say
mailman.
that, when people say that Michael Jordan played against mailmen, that shit's like the
That's
fucking
stupid.
audacity.
The 80s and 90s were crazy.
Because it's like
That's when
the
he was
NBA had been
It's
a
not
thing
even-
for a
barely
while,
count.
so it's like the farming system had already gone through. Fucking athletes were already funneled into NBA as a sport.
Low-key.
So just the audacity of it.
Can I add Bill Laimbeer just because he used to clothesline people?
Yeah,
Like, that was just
that's
cool.
the shit.
I'm taking out Scottie Pippen, and I'm not. I wouldn't take him out the 50, but just for your question alone,
Okay,
I'll take.
I'm
him.
not gonna question it because I told you.
I'll take him. He is. That's why I said he's top 50. But he said if I could take one person
That-
out,
Yeah, two.
Scotty's overrated to me.
You're taking out 2, adding 2. We won't even question you on it. Just
His defense, no. But just everything else, yes. So I guess I'll take Scotty. I'll take out Paul.
thank you. I was like, if you're not gonna say Paul
I'll
Pierce,
take out Paul. I'm putting. Bye, Paul. I'm putting in.
Damian Lillard.
No,
Was James Harden on this list?
James Harden
Yeah.
is.
I'll take
Oh,
him
yeah,
out too.
37.
37. I'm putting in. Damn. I'm trying to look at like overall like everything.
They're all in the list.
I'm looking at the list. You suck. God damn.
I fucking hate James Harden. I'm a James Harden hater.
Why?
And when 80% of your fucking points come from free throws, I could not give you any respect.
I don't. But
I don't,
stop fouling.
I don't fuck with that much either. I mean, I understand.
I hate
the-
his play style.
You gotta take advantage of the rules.
Yeah, I
Stop
say I
fouling.
The
understand.
fattest
you
flopper.
take advantage.
See,
of
but like,
Stop
think
fouling.
about
They're
it.
gonna blow
On
the
the think about that shit like on the playground, right?
Stop fouling.
The kid that's fucking over there like calling his own fouls and shit. He's a bitch.
Stop fouling.
Everybody doesn't like that kid. So at the end of the day, like sure he puts up like 10 or 12 that day or whatnot, but he put it up like a bitch.
Okay.
Stop. Half of it's not even a fucking foul. He creates a
it
foul
is-
by yanking their arm, or creates a foul by them hitting his beard.
Play the
That's
rules.
bullshit, bro.
The rules.
The beard one was the one that I was like, okay, this is out of hand.
Come
putting
on,
it-
When they
bro.
touched his beard,
For
like,
mine, I'm putting in Pistol
The
Pete.
fattest flopper to ever enter the league. And I'm sorry, go.
Yeah, low key.
Pistol Pete.
I'm putting in Pistol Pete.
Okay.
Nice.
And I'm putting in Sidney Moncrief. Sidney Moncrief was low key. Very low key. Him or Robert
Respectful.
Parrish? I would say Gary Payton, but Gary Payton wasn't the scorer.
No Carmelo Anthony.
Fuck no.
No.
Fuck no.
Nobody thinks he's top 50.
Carmelo?
Yeah.
If we're talking about just
Yeah,
scoring,
if
It's like
about
top
we're
scoring.
10.
just talking about scorers, yes.
It's top 10. Top 20.
For scorer wise?
Top 5. No,
Top
top
20.
5 overall.
Who?
Carmelo Anthony.
Like a score? Pure score?
No, just overall.
No.
Who?
Carmelo Anthony's top 5.
No.
No.
Is that to you or?
No, this is a universal thing. Everybody knows.
What
Everybody,
universe?
Who said
everybody knows Carmelo Anthony top 5.
if Carmelo Anthony was top 5, he would still be in the league?
He still is.
No, he's not.
He's gonna get signed by
I hope
somebody.
he does get signed. I love.
He's not gonna get.
I
He,
love-
you know, he's gonna get signed. He's gonna get signed to the big three.
He should. Look at Joe
Stop.
Johnson, bro. Got himself a nice little contract again.
Honestly, Melo would eat up the big three. That's
would.
like
He'd be
his. That's
basically
his
Joe
heaven.
Johnson.
Yeah, that's his heaven. The big three is his heaven.
You do perfect. Don't have to do that.
And the entire time, anytime he has like any high scoring in the game, this oh he can still play in the league.
he
oh,
can
he
still
is
play in the league.
Just not.
He can definitely
at that
play in the
5.
league. If you look at the people that he's been playing in rec or whatever pickup basketball, he's been blowing by them like we haven't seen since New York. Not New
Yeah,
York,
but
since
Mr. Bumman Johnson that they have is just another body there.
Oh, they've been getting actual regular players.
Rec plays different.
Rec play is different.
It's
but
different
still,
because
'Cause you're
they,
not
they
playing
got
at
they
all.
got J. Cole out there looking like he should be in the league
J. Cole
too.
sucks. J. Cole sucks.
Basketball wise, like they
He's
got
okay.
J. Cole looking like he should replace Casey Edwards. Like, nah. That's what I'm saying. Like rec play is different. Like they got, and I honestly think that gym and those rims are very giving. Like everyone goes off in that damn gym.
Everyone goes off.
We all remember Hoodie Mello.
The goat.
My list, I guess I would take Paul. I would take Paul out. I'd probably add I don't know. I really didn't even look at the list.
You know something? I'd like to edit, and I take out my T-Mac that I put in there, and I put in Tim Duncan.
Wait, Tim Duncan top 50?
Yeah, he's up there.
He's in there?
Duncan's
I
like
didn't see him.
Tim Duncan's
I
like
didn't-
7.
He's number
saying, I was
7?
like-
Shut
I
the
was
fuck
like,
up.
when you said that,
I
I was
didn't
like-
see him this whole time, and the whole
I was like,
time
did we all miss
I didn't
Tim
want to
Duncan?
say anything because I was like, man, I can't
If they
believe this
put Tim
motherfucker
Duncan as
in
honorable
here.
mention, just throw this whole list away immediately.
You know, I would
He is
want
in there.
I would
He's in
want
the
to
top
put
7.
Kevin Love in because
I was like,
really
I can't
loved,
fucking believe it.
I loved what Kevin Love did in Minnesota with those 20 and 20s and all that other shit, but I can't put it together to put him in.
No, sir.
Put George Mikan in.
For a
fuck it.
second, I thought the man that made this list was just a Spurs hater because I saw Tony Parker in the honorable mention, and I was like,
He's on Tony Parker's honorable mention.
Yeah, he's not top 50, but yeah,
I think he's top
definitely
50.
Remember, like his first 3 years, he couldn't shoot a damn jump shot.
He still couldn't shoot a damn jump shot.
He got better.
Yeah, it's 18 footers. That's it.
That's all he needed. He was fast.
That's actually not bad.
Floater
Floater
game on 1,000.
game is on
Honestly.
1,000. That's that French play and that Euro play. That's a good topic. She wants to rant, I guess.
No. Women don't really belong coaching or reffing in the NFL.
why not?
Actually, not. I like women because women are more.
They ain't gonna take shit.
Typically, women are more like precise in the way they do things. I guess stereotypically.
Like the way I see it is if like there's a female ref, like they can give a fuck about what you have to say or what you like. They don't give a shit about these guys.
That's all rest.
Nah, but like there's sometimes
Yeah, but
you can
like
see favoritism
think about
in
like
certain
female
refs.
cops. Like female cops, they have like a chip on their shoulder. And
Yeah,
like, they
you
don't
know,
listen
like-
to your bullshit. So like, I feel like a female ref on the field, like if Odell comes over to a client, she'd be like, "Odell, shut the fuck up!" Like I don't care. Like
Yeah.
that's
To me,
enough.
that's a big
enough.
plus.
Yeah,
49ers are the first team to hire a female coach.
yeah. Let's hope no one in the damn locker room tries to do anything to her.
Hey, first of all, they're all out of our locker room, all right? Nobody currently on the 49ers has
thought
any
Buckner-
cases.
Didn't Buckner do something?
Fuck no.
Oh.
Buckner's a sweet child. Don't you dare bring his name up again like that. How dare you?
That's a sin.
It'll come up soon.
Absolutely not.
Soon.
That man is a child of God. Best goddamn D-tackle in the game.
Yeah, Eagles are on. Fuck the Eagles. I hope Carson Wentz blows his knee out again, and then you guys don't have a damn backup.
That'd be like normal.
Yeah.
Now they
Honestly,
have Josh McCown.
Oh, okay.
I want Carson
Better
Wentz
than
to continue
better than
to
Jared
play.
Goff.
I think that it's super fun to watch him play, and
Carson
I like
Wentz. Carson Wentz is
like the
huge.
Eagles.
So Todd,
but-
you're taking out.
When it
Wait,
comes
what'd
down
you
to
say?
it, as far as
Who did I
like
say
people in the
taking
out? Yeah.
NFC,
Paul and
they
who
go
was the
fuck
other guy?
themselves.
Paul.
Oh, and Scotty.
Scotty.
Yeah.
The whole NFC
I'm
go fuck
taking out
themselves.
Paul Pierce, and I'm only taking out the Dolph guy because I don't know
Yeah.
anything. Like I respect his
Okay,
game,
I'll
I
take
respect
out
what he did.
Dolphins.
If it was Young Dolph, I'd be cool, but you gotta take this Dolph
I
out.
understand. I'll take. Okay.
That was stupid.
I'm leaving Scotty in there, but I'll take out Dolph just because I purely
Yeah, I haven't
don't
seen him
know
play,
as
so
much.
I can't.
Now I really have to go see Dolph highlights.
Yeah. I'm gonna look up Dolph
Christ.
Skays highlights.
Yeah,
and
no.
so there's like Dolph.
I'd be so hot.
There's-
It's just.
Have you guys seen that shit? Like on YouTube, like people who do like breakdowns of a player and shit, and there's, yeah, like I would think that like in a certain time period, like this player would be the greatest. If somebody
What-
tries to do that for Dolph Skays, I'm not gonna believe it. Don't care.
If you
I
put Bill Russell,
refuse to hear it.
If you put Bill Russell or any of them niggas in today's league, they're gonna
If he's nasty and he's just
What?
yamming on people and he's like, this is fun. And he's like,
This
he's
is
crazy.
Dolph.
Oh
This is
man.
Dolph.
I'll be a Dolph lover forever, bro. I'll go get a jersey.
Dolph.
I don't even
Dolph.
care.
Like young Dolph,
I'll get,
like scabies.
I'll get a jersey in black and white. I don't
hands
even
down,
care.
Hands down. I'll be the
How do you spell his last name?
Scabies.
Skays.
Scabies.
Skays.
Scabies. Scabies.
If Dolph is the nastiest dunker in the world,
I don't
I'll
even
love
think he
it.
could jump.
I hope
You don't
They
know
he
said he
can.
was a shooter.
I hope
What
he's
do you know?
the
His
best,
layup package
dude.
is probably Kyrie-esque.
Scabies.
Just put
Skays.
SC.
Just
Just put
S-C-H-A-Y.
Just put SC and see what comes up. I
It's
guarantee
like
you can sound it out.
SCH, and-
Look at the-
yeah, I think there's a Y in there.
This is the face of a man
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
who's
in 2K.
not to be fucked with.
That's the face of a
not
man
fucked with.
who drops your mail off every evening.
And you love
He
him.
looks like the man who drops the
But he's
milk
got
off.
yammies.
He looks like the milkman.
But he goes to the
The
local
Muffin Man,
24
the Muffin Man.
and yams on people.
That'd be tough. Not gonna
Like
lie.
watch him have like a 48-inch vertical, but that was before they can measure, so they
Oh
didn't know.
my god.
like, this guy jumps kind of high. I think he jumps
Kind of.
Fuck it, I'm doing it. I'm looking up Dolph Gay's
that's
highlights.
That's 28.
He did a floater from like the 3-point line. This nigga cold.
What?
All right, so he's LaMelo.
He's just hitting threes.
Hey, tank for
They're
LaMelo,
not
bro.
threes,
I've been
those are
telling
twos.
y'all, bro.
Oh
Tank
my God.
for
When you-
LaMelo.
When you type in Dolph Gay's highlights, it gives you fucking Dolph Ziggler matches.
I love that, actually.
So this guy's shooting form is nasty. He's like 1 foot in front of the other. This shoots a lot.
Hey, that shit
Oh,
is
so he
is
shoots like
vintage,
Markel
bro.
Fultz?
Oh, that's nasty.
without the hitch.
The hitch is gone.
Yeah, that's what you
Bro,
think.
this is like grainy like film from like the
Look at the
dirt.
shooting form. It's wet every time. The other ain't rim it once.
He took 3 steps and then took a shot.
That's
Oh, the running flood on the left. Oh.
3 steps?
Deep. Oh, he's wet though. That was at like that was the logo, bro.
I haven't seen a.
I really want to see
He's
this.
nice
Can
right
you
now.
can you flip the screen?
Yeah, I was like, I need
He's
to like,
nice.
see this, bro.
This is the best y'all ever seen. He's the best shooter of all time. Facts.
Oh Lord.
Facts.
What number? Okay, he's right here.
What?
Wet.
Ash.
But that shooting form is ugly.
Watch this shit. Watch this shit. Watch this shit. Look at him. Look. He's like, you can't stop me. Wet. Look at
This is
look at
awful.
Look at him. Driving. Oh no.
The fake? Okay, and one.
Oh, that's 1,
Those
2,
are the
3, 4.
left
4.
hand.
That's on 4. Look at him in and out. Okay, well, that's him
That's
there.
team
No,
basketball.
he gets it again. In his face.
Is he left-handed?
Eyes.
left-handed.
Yeah. Left-handed go.
And
Look at you.
one.
And what? Can't be stopped. They didn't even call it. Look at that.
That.
Oh, that's
Ridiculous.
Oscar. He played with Oscar?
Woo! Yeah. That's what it said in his thing.
Shut up.
Bro, honestly, just looking at like how basketball has changed.
Look at the flow of this game. Like, I know that it's probably
Literally,
slowed
they're
down or
just running
something.
into sets.
But man, this is like,
Yeah, too bad.
this has all been fast paced.
What is that?
That's a bucket.
Nice. It's a bucket is what it is. Dubs.
No, that wasn't even him.
Oh,
That's a travel.
It was a travel and a half.
Look at that. Look at that. Oh, with the putback.
LeBron see LeBron do that every game. I don't want y'all to say shit.
Look at him.
Oh, the no lookers.
Did that man damn near fall?
2 steps.
The crazy thing is that was like the
Oscar.
best shot they got.
If he's in the league today, he's averaging like 24.
If he's in the league, today, he's getting sent.
He's averaging like
It wasn't a
30.
euro back then. It was just an American.
The Carolina. Hit him with the Carolina.
This is
Look at the
awful.
crowds. There to see Dolph.
I don't think they're there to
Dolph
see
Gay
Dolph.
put it on the back. Oh, right on 2 people.
No, I think he got.
He's patting the stats. Look at that, D.
Look at him.
What
He's,
number is he?
yeah,
He's 4.
Robinson's driving on, and then he's gonna throw. He's gonna. Oh, Dolph has it, and he goes, and he wins.
I think he's 4.
Oh, there we go.
'Cause every
Dolph
time
Ziggler
someone
with the
makes it,
under.
they're 4.
Oh, there's a black man walking into the arena. Everybody, watch your pocketbooks.
That's exactly what
All right.
This is not
This is the least. For all the
No, I
white
think
fans
he's
that are here
4.
today watching
Look,
the
yeah,
game, we
you
hope
see?
you're having a great day.
No look.
Oh God.
Well, then he's gonna get 3. Oh, he's number 4.
he's
That
I
was
think he's
him.
4.
That's a horrible fucking shot.
Dude, I can't even. This is so grainy.
Ooh,
Ooh, he's slick with it. And they put
averaged
the career
18,
stats out because
12,
they knew
3.
people would be like,
Shot 37%.
85 from the free throw line.
he's nice.
Yeah, see?
12-time
I
All-Star.
told you.
In a 12 years, I think he spent.
He played 15. He played 15.
Wow.
See?
Dolph
So he played.
Gates.
Wait, he played for what? The
Cole.
Royals. He must play for the Royals then, because if he played with the great Big O,
Get his jersey.
like who's that?
I got
Oh.
it, dude. I
Don't
got
worry
a
about
copy.
that.
You don't know Dolph?
Dude,
Bro, you don't know Dolph.
If it wasn't for Dolph, there'd be no Oscar.
He paved the way for the Steph Currys in the world.
So updates. Sorry. So Jalen Ramsey still wants to trade. Kyle Kuzma's out indefinitely.
And AEW drops this week.
Are you guys doing another wrestling thing?
It's not really much any new news.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, when you're ready, you let me know.
pretty much the new news is going to be next week.
Yeah, next week. It's gonna
But-
be NXT versus AEW basically.
Yeah,
SmackDown's on the new network.
they're going to be out.
Kofi Kingston defends a new championship against Brock
I
Lesnar.
wish I really hope they don't have him win, but they're obviously going to have him win.
Who? Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar just
So they picked the winners before, right?
yeah, duh.
It's fucking stupid.
It's not stupid.
They picked the
Dumb.
before in the NFL.
No, they just picked. They
Okay.
just picked Tom Brady at the end, but
It's fine.
That's still something.
They just didn't pick you.
That's
The game
stupid.
of football is too sporadic to rig it. I don't think it can be
Y'all
rigged.
don't be saying that every time y'all team loses. It's rigged.
I've never said it's
I
rigged.
don't say it's
I just
rigged.
say the
I've
fucking
never said
refs
it's
suck
rigged.
dick.
Yeah, the refs can suck, but that doesn't mean it's rigged.
Like the whole Saint thing. I
shooters-
honestly was 100% against the rule. I
They
realized
all look like crybabies.
no. I mean, I realized that we should have won the game because we got the ball in overtime. But I mean, my thing was just the call was awful. The no call was horrible. That was my only thing.
But
We
look,
should have won the game because we got the ball in
Can't
overtime.
get hung up on that. You guys are first off damn near at the goal line. You guys were at the goal line,
Yeah, we
and y'all didn't get it done.
should have won the game. We
But
had the
when it
opportunity.
mattered, they did get it done. It was just somebody else messed it up. The refs. I think that there needs to be accountability for these refs.
It does. They can't just tweet
They can't
after the
continually
game and be
do
like,
this.
"Oh yeah, we messed up."
Like,
Well,
well, it's
that's not
over
gonna do
An
anything.
now.
apology doesn't mean anything when
Yeah,
your
you're not
team
changing
could
the
have went to
record.
the
You're not doing anything.
like this
Not-
changes a team's lifestyle entirely.
It
A
does.
team going to the playoffs and a team not making the playoffs changes how the fans view them, the revenue stream.
It even changes how the owner sees a
It's
coach.
just a super amount of revenue. It's messed up, man. That a ref can decide that.
My only thing is they're not. I feel like they're not given appropriate consequences for what. I mean, I understand you're human, you make mistakes.
Jamal Williams is out.
And I get that. I get that mistakes happen, but
I feel like a mistake as blatant as that.
That should have
there's
been
got to be
obviously
something.
that should have been called.
Like-
that was one of the worst no calls in the history.
I
But-
was mad about the new rule where you can.
I don't like the
challenge.
challenge
I don't
rule.
like
I
it,
hate
bro.
the challenge
it's,
rule.
It's been okay. Like I
So
haven't
far.
seen it decide a game to where it's like.
I
oh,
also haven't
that's
seen it
bullshit.
abused.
No,
Like,
they
they-
only can use it
People have
once.
been using it
Yeah.
liberally, but when they use it at the right time. and it's
Yeah,
nice.
I
It's a
haven't
good
seen them
feeling.
use it for like just the stupidest shit. Like they're not throwing it out there for every.
I
little
know
call.
that the Patriots are gonna make it to the
they're gonna
Super
throw
Bowl
that
off
shit.
of that shit. It's gonna be like some stupid game.
they're gonna make
It's
it
gonna
off
be
of
against like the Chiefs, and it's gonna be like, oh, last play of the game, and then we're like, fucking challenge, and it's like, what the
Well, they
fuck?
can't throw a
Like,
challenge at that time.
okay, fuck you. All right, not a realistic ass situation. But
Know the
all right,
rules.
3 minutes left on the clock, and then
Three.
Tom
It
Brady.
better be 3:30 left on the clock.
What do you mean? You
I
can
know,
challenge
you can get up to
in between
3
three.
minutes, I know.
3 to 2.
I know.
But the last 2 minutes is when you
I
can.
don't know. It's just I'm not a fan of the rule. I don't
I'm
think
okay
it
with
should have been made. I think the call was bullshit, but it's over now. There's nothing you can do about it. Like
There's tons of teams that have missed out on their Super Bowl because
because of a call.
Yeah.
So I mean, we're just
Roger
another
Craig
team.
fumbled for the 49ers, and we would have went to another.
Yeah. So
Tomato, tomato.
basically,
Potato,
but
potato.
that's it for this week. You bum.
Bum.
Hope you guys enjoyed it. Fuck everyone.
Yeah, next week we'll actually give you the ESPN top current 100.
Oh, dude, fuck that list too.
I know. At
Like
least-
I kind of looked at it. I mean, it's all out except for the top two, so I'd rather wait till those are out to actually discuss it.
Yeah.
Next week we could actually talk baseball because playoffs start on Thursday when I go back to fucking work. Which we might have to change it. We might have to do one Wednesday
That's fine.
because Thursday I go back to work, so we'll figure it out. Thanks for watching.
Thank you. I love you all.
What am I supposed to say? Like,
If
comment, subscribe, follow.
Couple wet wipes in case a bum try to touch me. Ugh.